Shoobity wobbly oobity wobbly oop-a-doo down.
Yesterday I put my life savings on 23 and the dealer told me that wasn't how blackjack worked. Then he broke both my shins, sad face.
Shoobity wobbly oobity wobbly oop-a-doo down.
Woo.
tell you.
Like an accidental thief, she broke into my life. She's everything I need, but please don't tell my wife. She tempts me like the devil with an angel smile. I wish I could forget, but it might take a while.
Who's that girl on the street? Who's that girl? Oh, so chic.
I always tell myself it's just a harmless flirt, but if I keep this up, I know I will get hurt. The legs that go for miles in such a pretty face, I should do anything to feel a warm embrace.
Who's that girl on the street? Who's that girl? Oh, so chic.
Oh, baby. Why you gotta be so fine? Good evening everyone and welcome to Game Night. This is a pre-game night announcement for the fact that I thought it was buzz off tonight because I'd rather mistakenly looked at the timetable or made some errors during the scheduling. I will apologise for that properly in just a moment. But because I thought it was buzz off this evening, I'd actually prepared a little buzz off introduction as per the new surprise that I mentioned at the last stream. So I'm not going to be able to keep this secret until Buzz Off next airs. So here it is anyway, and you'll just have to imagine that Buzz Off is happening. We're never gonna stop, cause we never give it up. We work till we're out of time. When we get to the edge, we're gonna do it again, cause tonight is where we come alive. La 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 la, I'm all about come and get it, come and get it. La 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 la, I'm all about fun. I wanna dance the night away till we see the light of day. Come give me some. Welcome to Game Night.
For the royalties.
Evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to Game Night on Saturday, the 30th of October. Thank you very much to Tapstop for those 100 bits there for the royalties. Yes, I've got a new toy in the office. I'm not really a jazz pianist, but I sort of pretend. But this does mean I can start doing amusing things with the piano. Like that. And all sorts of fun things that this one does. So yeah, you can't quite see it on the camera. It's actually just off screen, but it's over here. I can do all sorts. I can do and a message from our sponsor, Puzzle Dan.
Bravo, bravo.
Thank you very much for the 500 bits. No vaudeville. More singing is just absolutely. I do realise I've set the precedent that I'm now going to have to do this with all of the things. I want to do the pyramid. And a message from our sponsor, It's Sotley.
Happy Halloween to you all. Hope Santa brings all your worst nightmares.
I'm not sure that's how Halloween works, but thank you very much for the 11 months, It's Ollie. Also, thank you to Effrontery for 11 months and to Clive of Legend for 23 months. That is bonkers support. Thank you all so much for that. And a message from our sponsor, Useless Noisemaker.
Do you know Wonderwall?
Do I know Wonderwall? Probably. Today was gonna be the day when they're gonna throw it back to you. Apparently, no, I don't. By now, you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Of course, you could do it like with, I can pretend to do the guitar sound with it as well. Have a bit of jazz, maybe, or this is quite fun because I've got I can do like the Doppler effect. That's a French siren. Sorry, I'm going to stop that now. Yeah, I'm nicking all of Bill Bailey's repertoire. I've got a harpsichord. Yeah, there's a harpsichord on here. It's okay. I'm going to... a bit of that. But there'll be more of that later on. Look, let me make it stop. Keep going. We can't decide what we want, but I'll play some more of that a bit later on over the course of the evening. I think that's what it is. I was going to do one more. If someone gives some more bits, then I'll try and play along with it. It's probably a rotary organ sound. No, it's not a very good one. Let's try something like that. I'll work on that one. Anyway, good evening to you all. Let me say hello down the chat. Good evening, Podo Nuevo, Cola, We Like Shakes, Big Mara, and AB Me. Good evening, Zeus, and Tabstop, and congratulations to Zeus on winning. My mind's got blank there. There it is. There we are.
To test.
To test. 500 bits. Thank you very much, Puzzle Dan. Something like that. Pretty close. Where did I get to? Tapstop, Jogging Chum, hello. Top of One Gaming, Free Ruckus, Jerry and Jay White, Brand New Halo and Innes, Puzzle Dan, Derek Agony, Good Evening Quizzle, and David. Thank you very much to David for saving the day with the Abyss, which is coming a bit later on. And a message from, oh my goodness me, all of the sponsors. First of all, Zeus.
I love encouraging bad behavior, so here are some bits less than 3.
Thank you very much for the 100 bits, Zeus. There we go. Thank you very much to Jack Wilfred, a message from our sponsor.
Anyway, here's Daru's Sandstorm.
I don't know about all that, but thank you for the 100 bits all the same. And Brian as well, a message from our sponsor, Brian here.
I like some spooky organ music for Halloween.
Spooky organ music. Have a bit of that. Where? Yeah, bit of spooky organ music. We've got that's sort of a chapel organ. That's a chapel organ. Where's the big organ? A bit of that. There. And the message from our sponsor, Salem Stowaway. Ben's happy place.
Where is Megalovania?
Megalovania. I don't know that one. If I find me the dots, I'll be able to play it. We'll have a oh, that's probably not church organ. Message from our sponsor, Emily Apocalypse.
Excited for the inevitable Rickroll.
The inevitable Rickroll. I'd have to sit and figure that one out, but thank you very much for the 100 bits. Right, where did I get to? David, who saved the day. We've got some Abyss questions later on. That's that game stream coming up. Yeah, I need to stop being distracted. I'll come back to it in just a little while.
How's that game stream coming along?
Thank you very much for the 100 bits there, Kira. Lewis, Salem, good evening, Effrontery, Kira, Clive, Mark, MPL Dart, Emily, Apocalypse, Energy, Conquest, Won't Quiz, Kegler Coach, Sotley, Jack, Natter, Quizface, Brian. Welcome to you all, everyone who is lurking in the chat. It's fantastic to have you here. And yes, Dexter is making his presence known in the background. Have a bit of a... Bit of that. Yeah, that's Dexter's theme. Right, so here's the plan for this evening. First of all, I rather ballsed up the schedule. So what I've done the long-term plan for it, and Buzz-Off was in for tonight, but then I realised we had one too many, so I'd fixed the second round fixtures to start from Tuesday, but then I'd looked at the schedule, saw that it was Buzz-Off, and immediately assumed that it was the fixtures that I've set up for Tuesday happening tonight. Here is a Borky dog, here's a pupper for everybody. Should we go to cam view?
We just had to have a word with the human puppy because he I'd set him to watch Dexter while he had his dinner, and he decided Dexter was finished before Dexter was.
Right.
Picked him up, and of course Dexter reacted.
Oh.
So I just had to have a word with him about how wait for the dog to finish.
Wait for dog to finish dinner. Poor puppy. Yes.
Yes, he was quite cross.
I bet he was. I'd have been cross if he'd taken my dinner away for me. How are you, Mrs. Flush?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Excellent. Good.
Exhausted. I'm gonna go watch Friends.
Sounds good. Mwah. And
I love you.
oh yes, I love you too. I'm going to kiss Mrs. Flush now.
No.
Oh, okay, fine.
You'll kiss me.
Mwah. There you go.
I don't want you to kiss me.
Mwah. Nice to see you. Pop back later on, won't you?
I will.
So yes, bye bye Dexter. Bye bye. You're very sweet. You're very sweet. Yes. I rather balls the schedule up. Let's go back to the game with Cam just a moment. But we fixed that because I've written a Halloween special of a game which will be revealed a bit later on. We're going to be playing that second after the Pyramid. I did have Spotlight on standby, but David dropped 50 questions in for the Abyss, so we're going to have the Abyss because that seems very appropriate for Halloween, if you ask me, which is tomorrow, of course. So we've got Oni's pack of the Pyramid first of all to warm us all up, get us going. We've then got. I almost said the name of it then. Special Halloween-themed game written by me this afternoon, and then we'll wrap things up with the Abyss if we've still got time left at the end. Spotlight is potentially still on the cards for some spontaneous Spotlight, but that is what we are looking forward to this evening. And thank you very much for completing that hype train right there. The train has left the station. Thank you very much, all of you, for the bits. We'll have more music over the course of the evening. What could we do? I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. No, that's not the right chord. To catch them is my real test, to train them is my cause. Anyway, more of that a bit later on. For now, yeah, later equals now, but more later on. Probably more later on. Yeah, the concert was yesterday. It went quite well, actually. We ended up with like 80, 89, 80, 88, 89 in the audience. My voice held up for the most part. Second half was better than the first half, which is unusual. But I had a good time all the same, and I got a standing O at the end, which is normally a good sign. They insisted on an encore, despite the fact I hadn't prepared one. Anyway, less of that. Let's get this game underway. If you want to play the Pyramid, this has been written by Oni this evening. You need to type in the code. VGTN. Do come join the game. I proofed this one myself. It's a very user-friendly pack. There was one moment of extreme pedantry that I had in it, which I don't think carried over. But do type in the code if you want to come play. 10 pennies for every question that you get right in this game, whether you get eliminated or not. No, it's in 88, 89 people. People in total. Do come join the game. This is Oni's question pack for the Pyramid. It's a sort of a soundscapey sort of thing, isn't it? I need a synth pad of some sort for this. Not that one though. What is that called? That. Something like that. Hello, Lacadella. Welcome to the stream. Lovely to have you here. Welcome. Make sure you've got Persephone's Twitch bot handy, because you'll need to whisper your answers to her. Yes, here's Enya. Bit of Enya there. I don't know what key this soundscape's in, but well, welcome, Lacadella. Don't worry if you don't know where what's going on. It's a trivia quiz, and you'll need to whisper your answers to Persephone's Twitch bot. There should be some mods about in the chat to help you out. We've got Colo in the chat who'll be happy to point you in the right direction if you get a bit stuck. But the salient point is get Persephone's Twitch bot when she'll be the one asking the questions. Click her name and then press whisper. Make sure you whisper your answers to there. You get pennies for every answer that you give correctly, and the rules for the rest of the game will be explained along the way. I need to leave it alone. So we've got 9, 18, 27, 36, 34 players in for this first game, which is very gratifying. So I think we're going to lock it up, and we're going to jump onto... Is it in G minor? Sort of G minor. I think it's sort of modal, or either that or it keeps changing keys, Kira. Thank you, Card Quiz, Road Quiz. There'll be more noises, don't worry. This is what I do quite like this one. It's the theme tune to Titanic on the synthesized choir, which is fun. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm going to kid with a new toy. I'll try and keep the rest of the game going. Once the game gets started, we'll get going. Right, here we go. We're going to lock up the lobby in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's play. So here's how to play. The 4 fastest players to answer each question earn a slot on the game board when the row is full. Those players then compete for the available slots in the next row. But beware, if you choose to answer and are incorrect, you are prevented from earning or keeping a slot on the row. Keep playing though, as all players earn points for correct answers, and at the end of the row, the highest scorers will claim any slots that were left vacant by unsuccessful players. Ties are broken on total response time. Players who initially earned a slot but subsequently lost it will not be eligible to earn a vacant slot. 4 players who reach the top will progress to the final. So the long and short of it is, if you get a question wrong, you're out, but you could get back in. So if you're not sure of one, it might be better to abstain until, of course, it's the end of the row, because at the end of the row, if you don't get a correct answer, you'll be eliminated at the end of that row anyway. Though again, you can still continue to play along because you might get the second chance saloon. That's about all there is to it. Turn to page 394. Okay, Emily, we will read the first question as the late, great Alan Davis. Alan Davis, why do I keep saying that? Alan Rickman. I don't know why I keep saying Alan Davis. Every time it comes up, I say Alan Davis. It's because it's easier to say Alan Davis in that voice than it is to say Alan Rickman. Here we go. Question, maybe too much Taskmaster, maybe. Here we go. Question number 1. We are starting with the unhorned viper question. Fastest 4 get a place on the board. Good luck. Here's question number 1. Eyes on the chat. In mathematics, what is the term for an angle precisely between 90 and 180 degrees in size? In mathematics, what is the term for an angle precisely between 90 and 180 degrees in size? Majority of players giving that one a go. 28 according to my log, attempting that. 28 out of 34. Let's take a look and see what the correct answer was. Obtuse. Obtuse is what we were after there. Less than 90 is acute. Greater than 180 is reflex. Obtuse is what we're after. Green if you gave me a right answer. Red if you did not. Let's see how you played. Oh, we've got a couple of acutes in there by the looks of it. Quizface, Dante and Natter are all going for acute. I'm afraid that is the wrong answer. You are going to be sent to the dark, but remember, keep answering because you could be gifted a second chance saloon. But for now, it's off to the shadows. Everybody who got that right, very well played. You are eligible for a slot on the Viper, but only the fastest 4 will get it. The fastest 4 were... Samster was first, followed by Innes, Derek was third, and Zeus was fourth. Well done, you 4. You're onto a row. Remember, if you get a question wrong after you've earned a slot, you lose the slot, and you won't be eligible for second chance saloon. So you 4, having got that slot, obviously you want to maximise your point score, but at the same time, you don't want to throw yourself off the tile, so tread carefully. Let's go on. Question number 2. Which singer's 1998 hit Believe is widely believed to be the first major use of auto-tune in a pop song? Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think I'm strong enough, no. Don't make me come. It had to be done. Had to be done. In all the moment. Correct answer was Cher. It was Cher, Believe. Number 1 for, I think, 6 weeks, I think it was. At the time, it was... At the time, I think it was the longest consecutive number 1 for the most consecutive weeks or something, or it was second to Nickelback, or I know it was number 1 for a very, very long time. Anyway, Cher is the answer. Green if you gave me that. Red if you did not. Or Jay White going for Madonna. I'm afraid that is not the right answer, so you are going to be sent to the shadows, Jay White. Everyone else who attempted at getting it right. For now, though, Jay White, off to the shadows. A lot of people giving me a correct answer there, but only the fastest 4 can earn themselves a slot on the Eagle tile. Let's take a look and see who was fastest. AB Me was there first, Mark was second, Clive was third, and Effrontery was fourth. Very well played, you 4. You've got onto the board. You can lose that tile though if you drop the ball and give me a wrong answer, so abstention could be a valid strategy. Let's go on to the next tile, which is the arm tile. Take a look at this.
Noisette is the French word for what variety of nut? Not as many people answering on this one, just 15 attempting this one. This was the one that I had to harbour extreme pedantry and point out that the answer is technically not a nut, but is colloquially and commonly referred to as a nut. But noisette is known as a hazelnut. Hazelnut is the answer we were after. So of the 15 players who answered, let's see who gave me a right answer. Green if you did. Hazelnut. Oh, we've got a coconut, a cashew, an almond, another almond. Hazel, yes, Derek, I will accept hazel as an answer. I can see what you mean by that. Where are you? Derek Agony. Let's give you a tick. Yes, you can have that point. Hazelnut is what we're after. Yes, cashew, almond, coconut, unfortunately, I'm not going to accept. So, for Energia, Colo, Puzzle Dan, and Salem, it is off to Salem, Energia, Colo, Puzzle Dan, and Derek, who got corrected. For you four, I'm afraid it is off to the shadows. But remember, keep answering because you still accrue points, and the highest scoring points could get you back into the row. And of course, you get pennies for every question you get correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players are now green, potentially going onto this arm tile. So we will get a full tile, but one of you is going to be disappointed. Let's find out who was fastest. Riff was fastest, followed by NPL Dart, followed by Jack, and then Calibrated Vision. Can't quiz, won't quiz, you were right! You were right, but you were the 5th fastest player, so not quite quick enough to get a place on the row. You've got one more question on this row to get a chance to get through to the next round automatically. If you don't, you are going to have to rely on the second chance saloon. So for the one read question, let's take a look. Who wrote the 2003 novel The Da Vinci Code? And this is the one I probably should have said. You might as well attempt to answer this question because if you don't give me a right answer here, you're going out anyway because it is the end of the road. Majority of players did give it a go, 30 out of 34 in total. The correct answer was... Oh, it didn't let you type in the whisper. That is strange. Very strange. Sorry about that, can't quiz, won't quiz. Let's take a look. The correct answer was... mobile. Yeah, mobile can be finicky sometimes, certainly. Dan Brown was the answer we were after, and if you gave me brown or Dan Brown, you're going to go green. If not, you're going to go red. Lovely to see a sea of green. Everybody who played that giving me a correct answer, but only 4 of you can progress through automatically to the next round. The 4 fastest on the one read tile were... Oh, we eliminate the players who got it wrong, which is no one in this case. Let's find out who was fastest. Derek, stop giving me lines. Tapstop was fastest. Lewis was second. Was that Brand New Halo and It's Sotley were 3rd and 4th. Yeah, Derek Agony feeding me lines, hoping I'm going to go play and sing something. Well done, you 4. You have earned a slot on the next row. Well played. It does mean we have to send Kira, Apodo, Free Ruckus, Emily, Jogging Chum, Shapes, Brian, Topper, and Lacadella into the shadows. But do keep playing because on the next row, every question is worth 2. And if there are any vacant slots at the end of the row, then you could steal them away. And of course, pennies for every correct answer you get. But for now, it's off to the shadows. And we're down to 16 players, so you guys get first priority into the next row. 12 slots available across the row, starting with the lion question. 2 points for this all round. Here is the question. Which country's flag consists of 2 horizontal stripes, one of blue and one of yellow? A bit of vexillology. I can't do the drum beat. I need to find a different drum. 27 players attempting this question. Quite a few in the light and quite a few in the shadows as well. Let's take a look at the correct answer. It is the Ukraine. The Ukraine is blue and yellow horizontal stripes. So if you gave me the Ukraine, you're going to go green. If not, I'm afraid you're going to go red. Oh, we've got Sweden. No, Sweden is blue background with the yellow cross. Poland is a red and white horizontal stripe, not blue and yellow. The Bahamas, I'm not sure. Sweden again is the cross. I don't know what the flag of the Bahamas is, actually, to my eternal shame. Let's have a quick look. It has got blue and yellow horizontal stripes, but it's also got a black triangle, and there are 3 stripes, a blue one at the top and the bottom with a yellow in the middle. So if you gave me anything other than the Ukraine, I'm afraid it's off to the shadows with you. Still plenty of green up there, though. 4 fastest are going to get a slot on the line tile. Let's see who you were. Ines was fastest, Derek was second, AB me in third, and it's Sotley in fourth. Very well done, you 4. You are on to row number 2. Remember, if you get one wrong, you lose your slot and you won't be eligible for a second chance, so do tread carefully. Let's move on to the 2 reads question. Take a look at this. Sharing its name with a character in the X-Men series, what is the alternate name for the metal mercury? ...25 players giving this a go. A good mixture of players in the light and players in the shadows. The correct answer was Quicksilver, as portrayed by that guy in American Horror Story in Days of Future Past, and by someone else in the official MCU series. Quicksilver is what we were after, and if you gave me that, you'll go green. If not, you're going to go red. Magneto, good a guess as any. Lead is also not the right answer. They are different elements, I'm afraid. Everybody else giving me Quicksilver. Magneto and Lead, that's Salem and Topper. You're already in the shadows, let's put you back there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players eligible out of the remaining 12 who are still eligible on the bottom row. Let's see who's going on to the 2 reads tile. The 4 fastest were... Samson was fastest, Mark was second, Clive was third, and Zeus was fourth. MPL Dart, Riff, Brand New Halo, Tabstop and Jack correct, but not fast enough. One more question to try and get through, and it's the mosaic question. And remember, you might as well attempt this one if you are still in the light, because if you get this one, if you don't get in fastest on this one, you're going into the shadows anyway, so you may as well give this one a go. If you've already got a tile, you might want to sit it out if you don't know it. Good luck, here's the mosaic question. Barbados, yeah. Which Robert Redford starring crime film won 7 Oscars, including Best Picture, at the 1974 Academy Awards? Tricky question for the end of the row, but 20 players attempting it. Notably, a number of the people who aren't or who have already earned passage onto this row are sitting this one out, and I don't blame them. Correct answer was the Sting. The Sting. Oh, Samson made an error. Is he going to be giving up his slot? Let's find out. Green if you were right, red if you were not. Oh, my word. My goodness, my gracious, my goodness. My goodness. The Great Gatsby, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, Hustler, Taxi Driver, Godfather, the Robert Redford movie, Inception, Ben-Hur, 3 Days of the Condor, Butch Cassidy, that film, Dog Day Afternoon, Code Hand Luke, Taxi Driver, The Godfather, Godfather, L.A. Noire. All incorrect answers. Only Free Ruckus, Brand New Halo, I think that is, and Derek giving me correct answers there. Everybody else who gave me another answer is off to the shadows with you. My goodness gracious me, we have lost 2 people from our grid, both Zeus and Samster, both losing the tile. Those 2 players will not be eligible, that's why they've gone red in the wings, will not be eligible for the second chance saloon, even though they've got pretty high scores. We are going to be having definitely some second chance saloons here, because there's only one green light here. It's Brand New Halo. Let's put you on the mosaic. Which means only 7 out of the initial 16 players have qualified for passage, which means we open it up to the high scorers. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces left on this row, and the highest scoring players will get those spots. If they haven't gone red, you go unred, if you like, on the next row. If there is a tie, then it is the players who have answered quickest overall, the players who spent the least amount of time in the game. First of all, let's put players into the shadows if you need to go there. I think it's just calibrated vision, but let's bring 5 of you back to the game. Who's it going to be? Free Ruckus, Riff, Jack, MPL Dart and Energia. New players all round coming back into the game. Welcome back in with scores of 9, 8 and 7. Energy obviously winning on the fastest answers overall. And we have our 12 players for the next row. Innes, Derek, AB, me, Sotley, Free, Ruckus, Mark, Clive, Riff. Who is the purple one? That Brand New Halo, Jack Wilfred, NPL Dart and Energia. Welcome to row number 3. Every question is now worth 3 points on this row, or both questions I should say, because there's only 2 of them. Rules are the same as before. The 12 players on the row will get priority. Any spaces left at the end, high scorers can potentially take them back if we don't get 8 players going through. Good luck. Here is the bowl question. Since the inaugural playing of Rugby's Six Nations Championship in 2000, which country has finished last the most times? And that is time up. We've got 28 players attempting this one. Correct answer was Italy. Of the 22 Six Nations Championships that have taken place, Italy have taken the wooden spoon 16 times. So if you gave me Italy, you'll go green. Give me anything else, you're going to go red. Oh, wow, that's a lot of red. England, Ireland, Wales, Ireland, France, Australia, Wales, France, Scotland, France, Ireland, Pakistan, and Ireland. No, the Six Nations are England, Wales. Is it England, Ireland, Wales, Scotland, Italy, and France? That feels about right, but that can't be right because I'm sure New Zealand are in it as well. Someone will tell me in the chat in a minute. I can't remember. But if you didn't give me Italy, I'm afraid you're going to the shadows, and that includes Free Ruckus, who is on the row. I'm afraid, Free Ruckus, you're going to lose that tile. Bad luck. Into the shadows. We have got, though, 6 correct answers. Of those 6 correct answers of players in the light, 4 of you are going to get onto the cup. Let's see who was fastest. England, Ireland, Scotland, France, Wales, and Italy. Oh, I was right. Pog. Great. Let's find out who was fastest. Brand New Halo was first. Innes was second. Derek was third. Jack was fourth. Welcome to row 3. It's Sotley and Riff both correct, but not fast enough. There are still 7 players scrumming it out for 4 spots on this leg tile. No second chance saloons available yet, but if one of these 4 players gets it wrong, or we don't get 4 players filling up the leg, so to speak, then we will we may have some second chances. For now, let's go on to the leg question. Take a look at this. With a Mohs hardness of 1, what is the name of the softest mineral commonly used in the form of a finely ground powder in cosmetics? Welcome, David. Hope you're keeping well, my dude. Remember, this is the end of the row, so you might as well give it a go. It does look like everybody in the light has at least attempted this question. 28 players in total. Correct answer was talc. I think talcum powder was probably an acceptable answer as well. If you gave me talc or some variation thereon, you're going to go green. If not, you'll go red. Lead, basalt, chalk, all incorrect answers. Chalk's a little bit harder than that. I think it's 2 or 3. It might not be on the Mohs hardness scale at all. I can't remember. But talc is the answer. Talc or talcum is the answer we were after there. And unfortunately, if you gave me anything else, just the 3 players already in the shadows, it's back to the shadows you go. And we have got another sea of green here. All 7 players who were eligible did give me a correct answer. Let's find out who the 4 fastest were. Mark was first, Clive was second, Riff was third, and NPL Dart was fourth. Congratulations, you've made it onto the 3rd row. No second chance to lose to give away here, unfortunately, so it does mean we have to say goodbye to it. Sotley, Energia, and AB Me, who will be cast back into the shadows. Could be a second chance saloon for you, though, as we go on with the rest of the game. For now, into the shadows you go. 8 players remain, and we come to the final question at the front of the pyramid, and it's the owl question. 4 points if you give me a correct answer to this. 8 players battling out for 4 spots. Any vacancies at the end, we will allocate to the highest scorers. Here we go. Have a look at this. In the Friends episode, The One with the Monkey, what is the name of Ross's pet monkey? my family are watching Friends at the moment, and I haven't got a Scooby-Doo's because I happen to think that Friends, a bit like the Beatles, is a bit overrated. Fight me in the comments. Let's find out. The correct answer was Marcel. Marcel. If you gave me Marcel, you're going to go green. If not, you're going to go red. Bobo. Salem, I'm going to give you that. I can see what you mean by the extra E on the end notwithstanding. I will allow that. Yes, indeed. Marcel with an E. Have some points. The Pet Monkey, Ian, a great name for a monkey. Matt, Handel, Keith, Jason, Simon, and Sigmund are all incorrect. I'm afraid if you gave me an incorrect answer, it is off to the shadows. Oh, look at this. 5 players battling it out for 4 slots. 5 out of the original 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on, how are there 6 there? Did someone not answer? I beg your pardon, there are 6. I can't count. 6 out of the original 8 battling it out, which means we aren't going to have any second chance saloons here. But who are the 4 fastest on the owl question? Yeah, I can't count, Derek, my bad. Let's find out who our 4 fastest were. Derek was first, Innes was second, Mark was third, Brand New Halo was fourth, MPL Dart and Riff Raccoon, bad luck to you two, but I'm afraid after a great game all the way up the pyramid, in fact, Riff joining us at level 2 and MPL Dart joining us at level 2 as well, you can't quite make it to the top, and so it's off to the shadows. So we have our 4 finalists, Derek, Innes, Mark and Brand New Halo right down there on the right, all 4 next to each other on in the wings as well, which is quite nice. So yeah, I'm not into it, David. I watched one the other day that was I watched one with Bruce Willis, that was quite funny, but I think it's a bit, I understand it was probably quite groundbreaking at the time, but I think that other things that have done it better since. I don't particularly find it funny, but that's just me. Good conversation for another time when we're not mid-game. For now, you are our 4 finalists, but of course, if you are still in the wings, do continue answering, because in the final, every question is worth 5, and the second chance saloons are still there. We could have a steal at the end of the game, but for now, let's go to the final and rotate the pyramid. Here we go then, Brand New Halo, Mark, Derek and Innes battling for the race to the top of the pyramid. Rules are exactly the same in this as before, except all 3 tiles will come lit and it will be 1 player per tile. So out of the 4 that have the advantage here, only 3 will get through. And if there are vacancies at the end, then the highest scoring, least amount of time players will take those tiles. So for the Zigzag, the Hand and the Eye of Horus, here is your next question. In which country is the Buriram International Circuit, which hosts its respective countries' motorcycle Grand Prix? Buriram? Unsure of the pronunciation. We've got 25 players attempting this question. Remember, 5 points if you get it, and of course, for every question you get right, I will give you 10 pennies. So it's not quite reflective of your score. So every question, you get 10 pennies. Correct answer was Thailand. Thailand. If you gave me Thailand, you're going to go green. If not, you're going to go red. Oh, that's a lot of red up there. My wife is texting me. Okay, cool. We'll talk to that. Oh, my cousin's had a baby boy. Cool. I knew she had a baby, but I didn't know the gender. But she's had a baby boy. Get this, my cousin, who I'm one of 10 grandchildren. Yeah, thanks, thank you, everyone. It's actually my sister is actually about 6 months pregnant at the moment, so she's going to be the second grandchild to have kids. But yeah, so she's due in maybe 5 months. I think she's due in February. But yeah, so my cousin, my best mate's just had baby number 2, and he was premature. He was about 2 months premature, so he's only about 4 pounds. My cousin, who's married to a rugby player, has just had a baby who weighed 11 pounds. That's 11 pounds. So was she pregnant for a year? 11 pounds. That's crazy. Because one of my best mates, I say John's new baby was only about 4 pounds. I think he's up to 5 and a bit now. But yeah, 11-pound baby boy. It's like, but yeah, my cousin's had a baby, so that's quite nice. And so my sister's probably going to have a baby soon.
Her husband's
Hi.
going to have a whale of a time when she's all sort of
Yeah,
like that
God, she's
ready.
going to love that, isn't she? We've got a lot of answers we need to look through here. Thailand is what we're answer. India, UAE, Austria, Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, Indonesia, Saudi Arabia, Azerbaijan, Lebanon, Dubai, India, UAE, Ferrari, India, Iran, Singapore, Germany, Bahrain, Qatar, Australia, and Ireland are all incorrect answers, including, I think, everybody from eligible play either getting that wrong or abstaining. That is crazy. Let's put you into the shadows. Madness. So we've got nobody in green at this point, and I'm afraid, because it's the end of a row, Derek and Mark, you're going to the shadows. Oh no, you're not. We're going to blank out the row first, because I can't remember the order of this game. So because no one's earned passage there, now, Derek and Mark, you go to the shadows. But we can't end the game prematurely. It is the player... Don't push my chair. Yeah, you've got to get it right, Derek. It's one row per question. You've got to get it right to get passage. But at this point... Yeah, no, that's not how this game works, including me. No, I do know how it works. I just don't know the order in which things go. So yeah, in the final, it's basically every row is the end of a row. So what happens now is that we've got, just like before, 3 second chance saloons. So it's going to be the 3 highest scoring players are going to get back onto this row, and let's find out who they are going to be. Derek, Zeus, and Riff, you are back in. 2020 and 18. So yes, it's the same as before. If you don't get the question right, if you abstain, you're eliminated, because it's the end of the row that counts, and every row in the final is one row, basically. So Derek coming back into the game, Zeus sneaking his way back into the final, and Riff as well sneaking back in. So we go on to the next question of the final. It's the Chick and the Horned Viper. Only 2 people can claim that spot. Advantage obviously here with Derek, Zeus and Riff. If they get it right, they claim the spot. If all 3 get it right, then it will be the 2 fastest. If not enough get it right, then it will go to the highest scoring player. 5 points available here. Good luck. Here is the next question. Yes, it's always a good idea to guess at the end of the row if you don't know, Derek. In Brazilian cuisine, the cut of meat known as a picanha is what kind of meat? I'm being told in my factoids it's picanha. And also on the previous one, known as Chang International Circuit for branding purposes, this circuit built in 2014 has hosted the Thai MotoGP race since 2018. That's your time up on that question. The correct answer was beef, pronounced picanha. This part of the cow is the top sirloin cap, also known of the rump cover, rump cap, or culotte. So beef. I will probably condone cow or some variation thereon, but beef is what we're after. Green if you were right, red if you were not. Aha, right, I'm going to have to do some condoning here. Chicken and fish are definitely wrong. Rump, what's that? Top sirloin cap, also known as the rump cover. Yeah, Zeus, I am going to allow rump. Just because it's in my factoid, the word rump is there, so I am going to allow that. Yes, rump I will condone. Pog. Venison, cheek, lamb, all wrong. Beef is right. Fish, pork. Beth, who is that who said Beth? Emily, I can see what you mean. I'm going to give you some points for that. Missing out an E if you've got a dodgy keyboard like my keyboard is falling to bits at the moment. Some of the keys, as is the mouse. I need new things, new peripherals. Heart, fish, pork, lamb, fish, pork, fish, pork are all incorrect, however. That is how it's going to go. If you're wrong, I'm afraid it's off to the shadows. So, after all this, Derek, Riff and Zeus have all got it correct, but only 2 of them can claim a slot on the next row. Let's find out who was fastest. Zeus was fastest, followed by Derek. Riff, I'm afraid your re-emergence to the final was short-lived. He can't keep getting away with it. All of these rumps from Zeus. He can't keep getting away with it. I watched that clip today. I so want to watch Breaking Bad again, but my wife isn't ready to watch it again yet. So we're waiting. Wait a bit longer. Riff, I'm afraid a valiant effort and 23 points is no mean feat, but it is off to the shadows. which means we've got Zeus and Derek battling it out for the fist bump tile at the top. If neither of them get this answer correct, then it will go to the highest scoring player, which means it is still wide open, because if Zeus and Derek both get it wrong, anyone who has got 21 or more could potentially win this game, because all you need is 26 or higher, or potentially even if you've got 20 or more. Oh, hello! A message from our sponsor, Digital David. Oh, hang on, put on that.
Here are some bits for the keyboard fund.
Thank you very much for the 100 bits, David. Thanks for the keyboard fund. Yeah, I need to replace the keyboard. It probably needs new keycaps and cleaning. But to be honest, that's a ridiculously arduous, tedious job. And also, when I emailed Razer, they said they didn't have any keycaps for the spacebar, which doesn't fill me with hope for the rest of them. And the mouse is currently doing lots of double clicking when I don't want it to. So yeah, it's going to be new mouse and new keyboard is the next things to buy. So that's something I'll look forward to. So yes, anyone who's got 20 points or more could potentially win, because if Zeus and Derek both get this one wrong, then all you need is 5 points to get it right, and you could overtake them and you could steal the win. But the advantage is with Zeus and Derek for the fist bump. Good luck. Here's the final question of the pyramid. That keyboard's working, Big Man Aaron, definitely. The Guggenheim Museum was opened in 1997 in which Spanish city? .28 players attempting this. This is the one I spent the most time researching, because there were actually 2 Guggenheims open that year, though only one in Spain. The answer we were after was Bilbao. Bilbao. And if you gave me Bilbao, you're going to go green. If not, you're going to go red. Good luck. Zeus gets it wrong, but Derek does find the answer Bilbao. Other answers: Madrid, Barcelona, lots of Barcelonas, a couple of Madrids in there, Barcelona, Valencia, Barcelona, all incorrect, I'm afraid, which means it's off to the shadows with you. And at the end of that, there's only one man still standing with a score of 30. Take your top tile. Derek Agony getting his fist bump tile right there and winning the day. Were you there all the way through, Derek? Were you there from the bottom row? Let me go to the back of the pyramid and have a look. Yes, you were. So Derek getting in on the very first question, managing to get onto the pyramid and managing to keep his place on there. A truly well-fought victory. Congratulations, Derek. You have scaled the pyramid. Make the noise first to eliminate players. And now, the anticlimactic Derek, you have scaled the pyramid. Well played, Derek. Well played, Derek. You are scaling the pyramid and you will get that pyramid win. Let me find you, Derek Agony. There you are, Derek Agony. Pyramid win. There you go. And of course, everyone else, for every question that you got right, you will get 10 pennies. And if you want some bonus pennies, have some pyramid pennies. Pyramid 32. There you go, right there. I also just need to go to BRB a minute because I keep forgetting to put this screen into the other window. But I can never remember how many pennies this pack is worth. I think it's 50. Game with Cam. Let me have a look. Penny restructure. Pyramid. Yes, 50. So let's give 50 pennies to our friend Oni. Oni 91 underscore 573. There you are, and it's an author bonus, 50 pennies. I'm going to stop that bonus first, though, because it might muck around with it if I try and do 2 things at once, because I'm a terrible programmer. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's stop that bonus then. 34 players claim bonus. Let's give 50 pennies to Oni. Did I do that? No, I didn't. I pressed the wrong button. Award pennies is what I want to do. There we go, 50 author credit pennies going to Oni. Lovely. Let's refresh the app. So, all of those pennies that you've earned in that game, 10 pennies for every question you got right will be added when the credits roll in just a moment. Thank you very much to Oni for that pack. Congratulations to Derek. And after this very short break, we are going to be playing our Halloween special. This is a pack I wrote this afternoon. It's all Halloween themed. I haven't told anyone what the game is other than my wife, and I'm very pleased with it, and I hope that you enjoy it as well. So stay right there for even more fun on game night coming up after the break. Congratulations to Derek. You have scaled the pyramid. I'll be back in a minute. So yes, it is indeed in G, Kira, but it goes through a wonderful sequence of chords there. You get going into B flat, you get E flat at some point. Wonderful, wonderful writing. So I'm going to have to learn all of them, aren't I? Very, very well done to Derek on winning the pyramid. Don't go away, because after the break we've got our Halloween special. I do hope you'll join me for it. Might even throw in an extra prize, just be spontaneous like that. But Halloween special coming up after the break, so don't go away, and we'll be back very, very soon. Hello and welcome back to Game Night. And it Sotley was the first to go. I think I've got to give it Sotley 50 pennies. Maybe 10 pennies. Let's do 10 pennies. For being the first one to go dead herrings unprompted. Yeah, reading my mind there. It's Sotley. Nicely done. Have 10 pennies for being a mind reader. Yeah, it's red herrings. So, who said it? Was it Silent Marine, I think? Silent Marine said Purge or Escape Artist. The plan was originally to do the Escape Artist. The Escare Artist would have been a very good one. I saw someone else say that in the chat. But, I had a couple of ideas that worked really well for this, and I thought it's sort of the antithesis of scary because I like the monochrome fish there, dogfish as well. I did the Purge last year for Halloween because that would have been my first one. The Escape Artist is quite a lot of questions. It's sort of a 30 question pack. I mean, this is probably more than 30 questions, but in a way they're sort of easier to write because when I write dead herrings, I write the answers first and sort of work backwards from there, so it's a little bit easier. But it is all Halloween themed tonight. Dead herrings. aka dinner, yeah. This should be upside. You're right. They should be upside down. Let me see if I can sort that out for you, Energy. Is it that one? Oh no, not that way. There we go. I like that. Have let's have some actual dead herrings. Have 10 pennies for being amusing, Energy. For good ideas to the game. Oh, and a message from our sponsor, Silent Marine.
Scary, huh? Fun before the real scare, then?
Fun before the real scare. Well, the real scare coming a bit later on with The Abyss, courtesy of David J. Bodycon, which is going to be our next game tonight. Spotlight is still maybe on the cards, some spontaneous Spotlight. We'll see how we get on with these two games first of all. But let's initiate that bonus as well. Dead 53. Dead, incidentally. Really good song by My Chemical Romance that I haven't heard for ages. Oh, hang on. No one ever had much nice to say. I think I'd ever like to anyway, so take. Again, really weird chord progression in that song, but great album, the Black Parade album. It was I didn't know who I was until I heard that album. Creepy minor key version of. Let's see what happens. Curse version. Yeah, Ben sings something or Ben plays something is probably going to be a reward that I haven't got around to setting up yet, but yeah. Anyway, there's a dead bonus for you. 27 players grabbing that, and if you want to play this Halloween special of Dead Herrings, you need to type in this here code. VFKO. I can play 433 Jogging Chum, playing it right now in fact. Come join the game. Come play some Dead Herrings, all Halloween themed tonight. And yeah, I wrote this one this afternoon. It hasn't gone through a proofing process because I wanted to maintain the surprise, and also I wrote it so late it would have been a little bit off of me to sort of thrust it upon a proofer all of a sudden on about 2 hours' notice and say, here, proof this, please. But I think it's pretty solid. I did do a test run of it this afternoon, so I think it should be pretty good. It's red wine season. Cheers. Here's to red wine season. Tend to change wines with the changing of the clocks. That's something else I need to let you know about. If you don't have, or even if you do have daylight savings times where you are, here in the UK, the clocks go back 1 hour tonight. So everyone gets an extra hour in bed tonight, which is always lovely. But how that affects you, if you're not in the UK and your clocks don't change this weekend, then it may be a slightly different time for you until the clocks change for you. Or if they don't change, it's going to be an hour. How would it work? An hour later? An hour earlier? Hour later. If your clocks don't change, the streams from next week will be an hour later, I think. I don't know. I'm not very good with that sort of parsing of numbers. The clocks moving backwards and forwards. Our clocks go back, which means everyone else is later. Here's an interesting conundrum for you. If there was a meeting that was set for 2 o'clock, right? The meeting has been set for 2 o'clock, and then a memo comes around, an email comes around, and it says the meeting has been pushed back by 1 hour. What time is the meeting now? Meeting has been set for 2 o'clock. The meeting has been pushed back for 1 hour. What time is the meeting? This is fascinating. The first two to come up are 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. Now, Nata thinking 1 p.m. A lot of other people thinking 3 p.m. I personally would think 3 p.m. And apparently this is a real phenomenon. There is no right or wrong answer to this. It looks like the majority are going for 3. But there is no right or wrong answer because apparently it is to do with our individual perception of time. So if some people say the meeting has been pushed back an hour, they say that the meeting has been pushed backwards to 3 p.m. Whereas some people will think that the meeting has come to 1 p.m. because it has been pulled back an hour. Pushed back, pulled back. And apparently it's to do with our perception of time. And it's whether we see time moving around us or us moving through time. And that very vague sense of a word where the meeting has been pushed back pushed back an hour is actually quite a vague thing to do, and this is a genuine thing, and it depends on how we perceive time, whether we see ourselves as vessels that move through time, or whether we see ourselves as static and time moves through us. That is something fascinating I found out not a little while back and I haven't mentioned before. But there we go, yeah. So yeah, clocks go back in the country, so at 2 a.m, I think it is, it's 1 a.m. again, and we get an hour back. So, yeah, what is time? We just don't know. No, this is not the day for existentialism. No, you're quite right, it's Otley. No more existentialism. Oh, this is in B flat. I can't play in B flat. I can't play blues in B flat. Sorry, just getting carried away while the end of the riff is going up. Wow, we've got a lot of people in, which is great to see. 7, 14, 21, 28, 33 people coming in for my own pack of this Halloween special game of Red Herrings. I will give you till the end of this riff, which is coming to an end in a second. Not just yet. You go back on the 7th, do you, Mark? Aha, yeah. This is weird thing because Australia went back like last week or something, or 2 weeks ago. So there's this weird thing. There's about sort of 5 weeks of the year where no one has a clue what time it is internationally. So if you've got an international business meeting, that's a real problem. Anyway, the end of the riff. No, not our friend Riff, the riff in the game. That is the end of the riff. Let's get this game underway. Round 1 is called Monsters, Murderers, Demons and Ghouls, and I will tell you for nothing that this is a picture round. I am aware, by the way, that there are 2 chat bars on the screen. This was flagged with me quite recently. In a very ideal world, I'm not going to keep it like this, in a very ideal world, I would have this game running like that because there's a chat bar there. The problem with doing it like this is that if you are whispering to Persephone's Twitch bot, that whisper box potentially covers the answers in the bottom corner, which is the only reason I don't do that. So for that reason, we're going to have it like that with 2 chat bars. But yeah, H and I, which isn't fun if you're on a smaller monitor, and I don't want to punish people for that. So or disadvantage people for that. So that's why there's 2 chat bars. There isn't really anything to do with this space up here, other than chat. So until I can engineer something a bit better or something more practical to go there, this is how it is. So you get double chat, which will be nice. So in this round, if you give me a right answer, you get 1 point. If you give me a wrong answer, you lose 1 point. It is as simple as that. There are 12 questions, 16 answers. 4 of those answers will be red herrings. Stats could be fun. That's a thought if run 3, actually. Actually, now you've said that. Let me think about that. Yeah, 4 of the answers will be red herrings. They will never be the answers to the questions. And additionally, none of the answers in this round will be repeated. So once an answer is gone, you can mentally check it off and knowing that it won't ever come up again in the round. 1 point if you're right, -1 if you're wrong. Additionally, there are 3 bonus questions in this round. These are worth 3 points if you get them right, -3 points if you get them wrong. So big penalties available if you are wrong. So do tread carefully. I think that's about it. So monsters, murderers, demons and ghouls. Yeah. And it's a picture round, as I mentioned. And your options are A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. So those are your options. If you would like to take a screenshot of that and put it onto a different app, and maybe zoom in so you can see it a bit clearer, you've now got an opportunity to do that. This is not against the rules. I don't consider that to be cheating, as long as you're not sort of reverse Google image searching or anything like that. That would be cheating. But if you want to take a screenshot so you can do a little bit of zooming in to see them a little bit clearer, that would be that's absolutely fine. I'll give you a couple of seconds to do this. How this round will work is that you will be given the name of the villain from a film, and you need to identify which film that villain is in. Okay, the crux of this round, as you've probably worked out already though, is that the villains are not shown in the pictures. It is just a general picture from the film. So it's all scary films here. Yeah, maybe switch to max resolution from 360p, even if it's just to take a screenshot, Emily Apocalypse. Just get that screenshot, and then you could probably drop back down again once you've got a point of reference somewhere to look at. So, you'll be shown a villain, or a monster, or a ghoul, or a demon, or the baddie from a film, and you have got to then match up which film they're from, but of course the pictures don't necessarily show the villains from the films. Okay, they're all scary films, all horror films of varying degrees of the past. I'm going to take my glasses off. No, I'm going to take my hairband out, actually. I'm just going to take my hairband out, because I think it's these glasses actually don't agree with this headset, necessarily. But yes, so that's all there is to it. As ever with Red Herrings, this game auto-runs, so once it starts, I cannot stop it. Round 1 is Monsters, Murderers, Demons and Ghouls. Good luck, have fun. Here's question number 1. Ghostface. Which film features Ghostface? That's D. That's Drew Barrymore there in Scream, which featured Ghostface as its villain. On we go. Oh, the first bonus question of the round. Remember, +3 if you're right, -3 if you're wrong. Here's question 2. Freddy Krueger. I don't know if you got that. N. It's A Nightmare on Elm Street, and Freddy Krueger's actually in that picture there. N was the answer we wanted. On we go. Number 3. Samara Morgan. The big man Aaron just wanting to be the first in on every question so far. I don't know if you got that. That's L from The Ring. Samara Morgan, the villain in The Ring. Onwards, number 4. Pazuzu. Power of Christ compels you. That's The Exorcist. That's the name of the demon in The Exorcist. I don't know if you got that. Let's go on to the next. Oh, it's another bonus question. 3 points for getting this right. -3 if you get it wrong. Michael Myers. That's A, Halloween. That's Jamie Lee Curtis there in Halloween, the original one from 1979, I think. On we go. Number 6, John Kramer. John Kramer. And which film is John Kramer the villain? It's E, Saw. Yes, John Kramer, the Jigsaw Killer in Saw. E is what we're after. And it's the third bonus question. Get the bonuses out of the way early. Remember, there's only 3 in the round. Here's your next one. 3 points for this. Clover. Well done if you can spot this one. Remember, -3 if you're wrong here. Just Energia so far. And Energia, the only one spotting Cloverfield. Yes, it is the codename for the monster in Cloverfield, and that's the Statue of Liberty's head there on J. On we go, number 8, King Payman. No, I enjoy Cloverfield, Jack. Energia is supposed to get it wrong. That's from Hereditary. G, King Payman, the demon in Hereditary. On we go. Number 9, The Rage Virus. Well done if you got this. It's 28 days later down there on M. Well done if you got that. You got one, Apodo. Well played. Question 10. Pinhead. Well, you should be getting this one. There's Pinhead. There he is. Yes, from Hellraiser. That actually is Pinhead there in C. That's from the film Hellraiser. Question 11. Leatherface. And there's only 6 options left if you can keep in count of what's gone. Can you work it out from the options that are left? That's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and that is H, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre down there. Well done if you got that. Little bonus for you if you do manage to get all 12. Here's the last question. Annabelle. And there it is, Annabelle the doll in the film Annabelle. F is what we're after. And the red herrings, B, Signs, K, the Blair Witch Project, O, Unfriended, and B, P, 1408 were all the red herrings. That's the end of round 1. Very much enjoying the group of us that are hoping that starting round 2 on a low positive would be okay. Well, we've got a few players who are streaking out in front. Natter there on 12, currently leading the pack. Derek, Samster, Effrontery all on 11. Quizface has got 10. Quizzle is on 9. Free Ruckers on 8. MPL Dart on 7. Who's that on number 5? Who's that on podium 5? Ideal players. It's Lacadella, our new friend Lacadella. Welcome. You're on 5 points at the moment. Jogging Chums on 4. AB, me, Apodo, David, Colo, Zeus all on 2. I'm going to press the ID button again. I need to put that on the stream deck. Brand new Halos there on 1. Silent Marine also on 1. Dogfish also on 1. Mark also on 1. It's Sotley and Kira as well. Innes, JY, Emily, Shapes, Puzzle Dan all breaking even on 0. Topper on -2. Emily -3. Tabstock -4. Energia -6. Big Man Harron -12. Salem -14. Brian -15. You'll be relieved to know you can't lose any more points from this point onwards in the game, so that's a good thing. Let's go on to round number 2. Round 2 is the whiteboard in the cabin in the woods. This is not exclusively a cinema round, but if you have seen that film, then you'll enjoy the Easter egg that this round provides. So, I'll explain the round title in a minute. In this round, this is the speed round. The speed round. So, if you answer in the first 5 seconds, you get 3 points. The next 5 seconds, you get 2. No, it's not more film, Joe, don't worry. The last 5 seconds, you get 1. Additionally, there are 3 bonus questions secreted throughout the round, which are worth a flat rate of 5 and are not timed. Bonus questions will never be at the first or the last or consecutive along the way. Rest of the game is the same. 12 questions, 16 answers, 4 red herrings that you want to avoid. If you get a question wrong, you are frozen out of the following question. So do tread carefully. As well as getting no points, you freeze yourself out of the next question. So you can freeze yourself out of a bonus question and on a bonus question, so do tread carefully. As I said, bonuses are never consecutively and will never start or end the round. Let's take a look at the options for round 2, the whiteboard in the cabin in the woods. Options are Sugar Plum Fairy, Dismemberment Goblins, Fornicus Lord of Bondage and Pain, Zombie Redneck Torture Family, The Bride, Angry Molesting Tree, Jack O'Lantern, Snowman, Kevin, Sasquatch, Sexy Witches, Unicorn, Mummy, Clowns, The Huron, and Twins. In before Derek's the first person to say something about C. I thought it might be Zeus, if I'm being completely honest. So, if you've seen the film The Cabin in the Woods, which is a really good horror film, I would recommend it strongly this Halloween. It's got Thor in, Chris Hemsworth, before he was famous. The Cabin in the Woods, it's sort of a spoof pastiche of horror film tropes, but it does it brilliantly. It's really, really good. So, without giving too much away in terms of plot spoilers, there is a whiteboard at one point where people are betting on what the monster is going to be. And all of these answers are things that appear on that whiteboard. That's the tenuous nod towards the Cabin in the Woods. By and large, this is not a cinema round. It's not a film round. This is more general knowledge in this round. But yes, those are the options. Sugar Plum Fairy, Dismemberment Goblins, Fornicus, Lord of Bondage and Pain, Zombie Redneck Turtle Family, Zombie Redneck Torture Zombie Redneck Turtle Family, that would work. Zombie Redneck Torture Family, The Bride, Angry Molesting Tree, Jack O'Lantern, Snowman, Kevin, Sasquatch, Sexy Witches, Unicorn, Mummy, Clowns, The Huron, and Twins. Right. Those are your options. 12 questions. Freeze out round, so if you get one wrong, you're frozen out the next question. Faster you answer, the more points you get. 12 questions, 4 red herrings. Good luck, have fun. Round 2, the whiteboard in the cabin in the woods. Here's question number 1. Amai is the word used in the Chewa language for what? Just Brian getting that right. It's M, mummy. I was hoping that one might come up a bit later on in the pack, but RNG, gonna RNG. Orange if you're frozen out. Here's number 2. In the cabin in the woods, what is summoned by Dana and becomes the main antagonist of the film? This one is a film question, I grant you, but I think it's the only one in this round. Derek, clearly see the film. Yes, it's a zombie redneck torture family. D is the correct answer there. A few more freeze outs here. Let's go on to question number 3. What is the subject of a dance in Tchaikovsky's ballet Swan Lake? I don't know where it is, but it's the Sugar Plum Fairy. A is the right answer. I'll play it later. Number 4. Coulrophobia is the fear of what? Gotta whisper it, Mark. Make sure you whisper it. It is the fear of clowns. Yes, coulrophobia is the fear of clowns. Just Emily frozen out of this one. Question 5. A pumpkin with a face carved into it and a candle in its mouth is commonly referred to as what? It's technically hyphenated, but Jack-o'-lantern, a jack-o'-lantern is the answer. Everybody in on this next one, which should be the first bonus. No! Which answer can precede Carol to give the name of a Canadian Christmas song? It's the Huron Carol. Oh, 'twas in the moon of winter time when all the birds had fled, the Huron Carol. Here's our first bonus question then. They're coming quite late in this round. If you're frozen out, bad luck, 5 points flat rate for this. The 51st Goosebumps book is called Beware the What? Samson taking the lead from Derek there. H, Snowman. Beware the Snowman. I had a few options there for Goosebumps books. Big fan when I was a kid. Number 8. What was most famously documented on the Patterson-Gimlin film? Sasquatch. That's the famous video with allegedly Sasquatch or Bigfoot. J is what we're after. Here's your next bonus question. Nobody frozen out of this one. 5 points if you give me a right answer here. What needed to be discussed in a 2011 psychological thriller starring Tilda Swinton? Kevin was the answer. We need to talk about Kevin, not sexy witches, bred you Halo. No, unfortunately not. Number 10. What can be either monozygotic or dizygotic? Angry molesting tree. I love that answer, so I love that as a monster. What's the film? What's the cabin in the woods? This Halloween. I'm not being paid to say that, I'm just a fan. Last bonus question of the round. 5 points flat rate if you get this. Zeus and Jay White frozen out. Have a look at this. Until her name is revealed, how is Uma Thurman's character referred to in Kill Bill? That one's cinema as well, I grant you. It's a little bit more mainstream cinema, though. She is the bride. I'm glad the mummy question's gone, because you could argue that she is aka Mummy right at the very end. Hashtag spoiler alert. Last question then. In Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, drinking the blood of which creature will keep you alive even if you are moments from death? Only 5 left up if you're keeping track. What are we missing? It is the unicorn, L unicorn. And the red herrings in that round. Dismemberment goblins, Fornicus, Lord of Bondage and Pain, Angry Molesting Tree, and Sexy Witches. And that's the end of round 2. I didn't see if any bonuses went out there. I don't think any did, but forgive me if I'm wrong. Sapster now in the lead on 40 points. Derek's in second on 39. It's Sotley in third on 32, Quizzle there on 31, Jogging Chum up to 30 now, Quizface on 29, NPL Dart 27, Shapes and Free Ruckus and a Front Reel on 26, Mark and Innes both on 24, Colo on 23, AB Me, Natter on 22, Tapsop and Kira on 20, Zeus Dogfish on 16. That's our new friend whose name I forget. Lacadella is there on 15. We've then Apodo Nuevo also on 15. David's on 14, Emily on 13 along with brand new Halo, Big Marin on 12, Jay White on 11, Energia on 5, Silent Marine on 5, Puzzle down 4, Emily on 3, Topper on 3, Brian on -5, Salem on -9. Still time to make up... Oh, excuse me, that's the red wine. Still time to make up those points as we go on to round number 3. Round 3. This round is horrifying for reasons that will become very clear in just a moment. In this round, there are only 12 options and 9 questions. No bonuses in this round, though you still got a 5-point bonus if you get 9 out of 9. This is the accumulator round. So the first one you get right, you get 1. The next one you get 2. The next one you get 3, and so on. If you give me a wrong answer, you break your streak and you reset, having to start building up again from 1. If you don't know and you don't want to attempt, you can abstain. It preserves your streak. So if you get the first one right, pass on the second one, but then get the third one right. The third one is still worth 2, so it preserves your streak. So if you've got a big streak built up, you might want to think twice if you're not sure of the answers. As before, 3 red herrings, 9 correct answers, and none of the answers will be repeated. Round 3. This round is horrifying, and the options are... Horror, horoscope, horrid, hornswoggle, hordeolum, horrible, hormagonium, horseman, horrendous, horology, horizontal, and horror. Those are your horrifying answers in this round. Never look at Tchaikovsky the same way. I've got a music box sound on here, but I don't know what it's under. Is it under musette? No, it's much. I can't remember. It's probably. I forgot. Percussion? Synth pad, maybe? No. I'll find it later. That's a drum kit. That's a symphony kit. No, I'll find it in a bit. I haven't yet gotten familiar with all of the buttons on it, but I'll get there. So, round 3. This round is horrifying. 9 questions. Good luck. Have fun. Here is question number 1. Play DJ. No, never. Number 1. An enclosure for swine. Might as well attempt this one. There's no penalty apart from breaking a streak. And at this point, you haven't got any streak to break, so may as well attempt this one. It's a hordeolum, a filthy place, often an archaic word for swine. Purple if you're on a streak, blue if you're not. And 2, motile filaments of cells formed by some cyanobacteria. Curiously, the 2 hardest questions RNG has pushed to the front. It does get easier after this, I promise. Hormagonium was the answer there. I found that out today. We're looking for fun HOR words. On we go. Number 3. WWE wrestler who partnered with Finlay. That was Hornswoggle. D. Hornswoggle. Green if you're right, red if you're wrong, purple on a streak, blue if you're not on a streak. Here's the next question. The study of watches, clocks and chronometers. I see most of us getting that one right there. J. Horology. Horology is the study of timepieces, I suppose you could say. Number 5. A series of children's history books by Terry Deary. Ooh, a couple of slip-ups here. They are the horrible histories. F. Horrible histories is what we're after there. Let's go on. Plenty of purple up there. Lots of people on streaks. Here's question 6. Francesca Simon's juvenile hero, Henry. William, Henry, Richard. Quite right, Natter. That one is Horrid. See, Horrid Henry. Yes, Horrid Henry. Also a TV series, I believe. Hasty Henry, yes. One of 4 harbingers of the end of days. Question 7. H for horsemen. 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Pestilence, famine, disease, and death, I think they are. Or maybe pestilence and famine are the same, I can't remember. Anyway, number 8. A Romanian or Israeli dance in which the performers form a ring. It's question 8. Only 5 answers up there if you've been paying attention and keeping track. It's a horror. A horror. War, famine, death, and pestilence. Thank you very much, Mark. And one final question. You might as well attempt this one. Doctor Who episode written by Mark Gatiss, The Crimson Blank. Only 4 up there to pick from. You might as well have a go at this one. Might as well attempt it. It's The Crimson Horror. The Crimson Horror is what we're after. The red herrings in that round. Horoscope, horrendous, and horizontal. And that is the end of round number 3. 5-point bonuses there going to Apodo Nuevo and It's Sotley for getting 9 out of 9. Very well played to you two. And It's Sotley with the lead at the moment, 82. Samson's in second with 76. Derek in third with 67. Apodo's got 65. Innis on 60. Nata 58. Shapes 54 along with the front 3. Quizface on 51. Free Ruckers 47. Quizzles on 46 along with Jogging Chub. Dogfish is there at 44. MPL Dark 42. Tabstop and Brand New Halo on 41. Mark's got 39. Coda's on 36. Kira's on 35, Big Man Aaron 34, Zeus 32, David and AB Me on 30, Jay White on 29, Topper 25, Lacadella also on 25, Energy at 21, Puzzle Dan 19, Emily 18, Dante, is that Dante? I think that's Dante on 13. I'm going to have to ID because I can't remember. Yes, Dante on 13, Silent Marion on 8, Brian on 1, back into the positive, Salem Stowaway on -9, still could make up that ground as we go into round number 4. The final round is late night lab guests. In this round, you need to type 6 distinct characters to the bot, for example, A, B, C, D, E, F. No commas, punctuation, spaces, full stop, or no repeated characters or anything outside of the range of A to P. Otherwise, you'll just be told 0 and won't get any information. You need to find the 6 answers that match the criteria that is given at the top of the screen. You've got 90 seconds to do this. The first player to find all 6 will get 50 points. The next will get 45. The next will get 40, and so on. Gameplay continues until 90 seconds has expired, or 10 people have solved the puzzle, the last of the 10 who will get 5 points. Simple as that, really. If you are wrong, you are frozen out for 5 seconds, but you get a ping back from the bot telling you how many you got right. So if you find 2 of them, you get frozen out for 5 seconds and you get a ping back saying 2 of them were right. So you can use that information maybe to figure out which ones of the ones you submitted were right answers and which ones were not, and then resubmit thereafter. Simple as that. Hopefully we're all happy with those rules. Exactly 6 characters, no punctuation, spaces or full stop, and as ever whispered to the bot. Good luck. 90 seconds to solve the final wall. The final round is late night lab guests, and the options are skeletons, Dracula's wife, Dracula's son, ghosts, zombies, mummies, giant rats, Igor, Boris Johnson, ghouls, Batman, Dracula, Wolfman, Siren, spiders and werewolf. Identify the monsters mentioned in the song Monster Mash by Bobby Pickett and the Crypt Kickers. So, first 10 seconds gone. And Mark, the first to solve. Blimey O'Reilly, 50 points to Mark, setting the score there very, very far solved. It's Sotley is up to 4. Apodo Nueva's also up to 4. Anyone else going to get a solve here? Energy is now at 4. Jay White's also at 4. Just about a minute left at this point. It's Sotley now up to 5. Zeus and Nat are both at 4 as well. 50 seconds to go. Jay White's still at 5. It's Sotley's dropped back down to 3 now. Are we going to get any more solved? Tabstop hitting a 4. Shapes hitting a 4. MPL hitting a 4. Topper hitting a 4. It's Sotley's back up to 5. 30 seconds to go. Can we figure this out? MPL Dart's now at 5. Tabstop's also at 5 at this point. 20 seconds. Time for a few more guesses if you're quick. Samster at 4, Brand New Halo at 4, Innis at 4, Dogfish at 4, Tabstop still stuck at 5, last 15 seconds, Brand New Halo's hit 5, can we get anybody else? Find the answers. 5 seconds, And it certainly does it with 3 seconds left on the clock, getting 45 points. Zeus finishing on a 5 there, not quite enough. Very well played. Let's reveal those answers. I was working at the lab. That's all I know of that. That's it. But the answers are Dracula's son, zombies, Igor, ghouls, Dracula, and Wolfman. Those are the monsters mentioned by name in I was doing the Monster Mash. That song. Suitable Halloween. It was either that or Thriller. And I thought Thriller might have been a better bet, to be honest, but I thought Monster Mash was a bit more tongue-in-cheek. So, at the end of all that, those are the final scores. Bronze medal going to Samson with 76, thanks to a terrific final performance there and getting those answers very, very fast. Mark finishes in second with 89. But our winner with an absolutely tremendous score of 127 is it Sotley. Doing the Monster Mash. And I'm not sure it's a record. It might be. I don't keep track of the individual scores. Though, of course, points equals pennies in this game. So as long as you're on a positive score, you will get your equivalent in pennies. So, Samster taking the bronze medal. I'm going to do these before I forget. Red Herrings bronze going to Samster. Add that to your medal cabinet, Samster. Well played. Mark was taking the Red Herrings silver. Let's find Mark. Mark E54, there you are, Red Herring Silver Award medal. And the Red Herrings gold, very well deserved there, going into the final and just at the 11th hour solving that final puzzle. Huge congratulations and a gold medal going to It's Sotley, Red Herrings gold. I don't tend to award myself pennies for writing packs, but I hope you had fun. To be honest, I've written lots of packs this week for future streams. I did a That Is the Question one. I did my Christmas Google That pack, which isn't a Quizmas game, so I can tell you about it. I did my Quizmas game for Ash, because one of Ash's Quizmas games I've written the pack for. I didn't do my own. I haven't done my own Quizmas pack yet. I need to do that at some point. But I've done a lot of question writing this week, but I did that one this afternoon. I hope you enjoyed it. Horrible pack in a good way. Sorry, thanks for the questions. You're very welcome. I hope you enjoyed them. No, maximum in this game is 20 plus 15, 9, 18, 20, 15, 27 is... I can't maths at this time of night. 32, 35, I want to say. 55... plus 45, 100. I think it's 150. In fact, if I just go to the spreadsheet, it'll actually tell me where I've worked it out in the past. Yeah, 150 is the maximum score available in this game. But I hope you all enjoyed it. It was good to be writing again, because I haven't done it for a little while. Now, that is it from Red Herrings. That's our Halloween special. But we have got a special game of The Abyss, thanks to our great friend, David J. Bodicum, who at the 11th hour provided me with 50 questions for this game. He sent them through Discord Messenger, which means I'm going to need a few minutes just to parse them into the correct format and load them into the game. So it might take me 5 or 6 minutes to do that. I will need to go and refill my wine glass as well, but it won't take much longer than that. So, The Abyss, courtesy of David J. Bodicum, coming up right after the break, which I do hope that you'll join me for. Take some more Dead Herrings pennies as well. 10 pennies, dead 42, if you would like some more pennies there. And then we'll see how we get on with that. We might do Spotlight, we might call it early, but yeah, remember the clocks go back, so it might make sense to go on and do Spotlight. If people are here, I might do that as well. But we'll see how we get on after The Abyss once we're done with that. So give me a few minutes to set that up, and then we'll take it from there. But thanks very much, Jay White. I hope you've had a good night. Thank you for joining on this Halloween special, sort of spontaneous Halloween special, where I got all of the stuff wrong, all of the scheduling wrong. Stopping that bonus in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. 27 players grabbing some bonuses there. I'll go to an ad break. Give me 5, 6 minutes just to get The Abyss all set up, and then we will go into our Halloween Abyss game. Stay right there. Congratulations again to It's Sotley, our Red Herrings champion, our Dead Herrings champion. I'll see you in a few minutes' time. And stay right there, because after the break we have got the latest game from Persephone's Chair, The Abyss, courtesy of David J. Bodicum. So I do hope you'll join me for that. Give me a few minutes to get it all set up, and I'll be back with you very shortly. Now we're jibing in a Halloween mood. Welcome back to part 3 of game night for this Halloween special. And super thanks to David J. Bodkin for providing 50 questions for this game across 5 different rounds at the 11th hour when I said I might be a bit short tonight. Spotlight is always a good one to go to on standby, but it's always good to have fresh trivia here. And the Abyss is still quite young, so it's always good to give it some outings. Yes, Abyss. If you want to play the Abyss, type in the code. ERX. Nice. This game can accommodate 50 players, so plenty of room if you want to come play. It'd be lovely to have you. Do type in the code. So, this one, I've had a very quick glance at the questions. Oh! A message from our sponsor, Silent Marine.
And now for some real horror. The definition of chaotic evil.
Yes, indeed. Chaotic evil is this game all over the Abyss. Latest game from Persephone's chair. Yeah, it's. I had a quick look at the questions as they came in. They all look very fair, but obviously, as these came in very late, they've not been through a proofer. But David is obviously very, very good at what he does, and so if there are any errors that do creep through, do please forgive us that small transgression in favour of the majority, which I'm certain will be wonderful. So. This is the Abyss. The rules will be explained in a minute, but you need to join the game at the start if you want to take part. It is a self-running game, so if you've not played before, it can't be stopped once it has begun. I just sit here and read out the questions. It's quite casually nihilistic. Whoa, another message from our sponsor, Puzzle Dan.
I take some Herrings for my ears, please.
Thank you very much for the 500 bits. That's incredibly generous of you, Puzzle Dan. I haven't got any Herrings handy, only in the lobby code. Sorry, that's the piano laughing. What else can we do? Right, where's the music box? I was looking for that earlier on. Because I'm assuming it's in like percussion or something. Ah, here we go. Steel drums, tubular bells, timpani, marimba, xylophone. Music box, there it is. No, I can't really play the music box, but I used to be able to play the. Dance of the Sugar Plum's scary, I like it. Something like that. Anyway, I'll work on some tunes for next time. I thought we could just have some Rachmaninoff maybe. Bit of the second piano concerto just to mellow out the mood a bit. Yeah, Hedwig seems a great tune. I'll do the whole Elton John concert again right here. At some point, I dare say that will be a thing. I'll do some concert of some sort from here, but not just now. At the moment, it's just going to be spontaneous. Right. I think we've got enough players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 30. 30 players into the Abyss arena. Show me the kitty! Now have we got a show? Let me see if I've got a kitty next door to show you. They might both be out. I'm afraid there is no kitties available, but what I'll do, Salem, I'll keep that pending till the end of the stream. If one appears before the end, I will bring you a kitty to show you. Oh, I'm going to refund the Show Me the Pupper, Kira, because Pupper is asleep in his crate, and if I disturb him now, that's going to cause carnage. So I'll refund you those ones. Just next time, Show Me the Pupper's a good one for the start of the stream. Dog, likewise, is asleep on the bed, so don't send any more in just for now. Cats are different. Salem has got a Show Me the Kitty pending. If one appears before the end of the stream, then I'll bring one to show you. If not, I'll refund that or cash it in next time. Right, let's lock you in. and explain the rules. So, players attempt to answer up to 40 questions by whispering the answer to Persephone's Twitch bot. Use the crossword clues to assist you, as spelling matters. After the 5th question, 9 players will be selected to join the Abyss Arena, with players who have performed better given a higher chance. It is RNG, but it is sort of lottery based, so if you get 5 out of 5 on the first one, you've got a much higher chance. You get 5 tokens, if you like, into the draw. If players in the Abyss Arena answer a question incorrectly or abstain, they lose a life and drop a level. After the 3rd incorrect answer or abstention, they drop into the Abyss and are out of the game. A player from the wings will be selected to replace them with players who have performed better on the previous 5 questions given a higher chance. So even if you have a terrible first 20 questions, if you then get 5 in a row right, you've got a good chance of coming in to join the arena. Arena players earn an extra life up to a maximum of 3 after successfully answering 5 consecutive questions, indicated by the little green LEDs at the top of the towers. After question 40, the players in the Abyss Arena progress to the final. The logic is that the questions in the final will be a little bit harder. There will be 3 levels of difficulty within each of the categories, which will be shown to you in chunks of 5. So you'll get category 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the beginning. The order may be randomised, but you'll get 1 of each category every 5 questions. Good luck to you all. Let's play the Abyss. "15 seconds per question." Here we go. Category is number please, blank of 9 in Star Trek Voyager, 1 or 5. What I'm going to try and do is change the category to move it to the top, because it would make much more sense there. 7 is what we're after, 7 of 9. Nobel Map. This is capital city anagrams, 8 letters. Nobel Map. I should have done that already, but hopefully that will make things a bit clearer. Belmopan was the answer. Well done if you got that. Tricky one to start with. Quotes from one-word movies were after the movie. You want to play rough? Okay, say hello to my little friend. 8 letters. Scarface is what we're after there. On we go. Complete the comedy duo, Barry Chuckle and 4-7 or 7. Paul Chuckle. Also would have accepted Chuckle. So if you'd just gone for Chuckle, that would have done. Hi Luigi. Hello Score Count. How you doing, mate? Next question. 3-letter cryptics. Confused owl is opposite of high. 3 letters. Low, of course. Confused owl is opposite of high. What's low? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players for 5 out of 5. Let's bring 9 players into the arena. Jogging Chum joining us with 3. Shapes joining us with 4. Derek joining us with 5. Lupine joining us with 4. Quizzle joining us with 5. Free Ruckus joining us with 3. Emily joining us with 2. Mark joining us with 5. And it's Sotley joining us with 4. Welcome to the game, U9. And the game is on. We know the categories. The next one, 3-letter cryptics. Dull or darken in a mood. At first, 3 letters. Four players losing life there. Dim is what we were after. Those LEDs at the top of the towers indicate how close you are to getting an extra life. Next question, complete comedy duo. Gareth Hale and 6-4 or 4? Norman Pace pace would have sufficed. Free Ruckus and Emily losing a life. Both teetering over the abyss now. Capital City anagrams. Sonic AI. 7 letters, obviously. I'm trying to work this out myself. And I'm lost. Nicosia is what we're after. Free Ruckus, I'm afraid you've dropped into the abyss and you're out of the game. You're going to be replaced by Apodo Nuevo. Welcome to the game. Quotes from one-word movies. Will always have Paris. 10 letters. Emily, and it's hotly, I'm afraid you've dropped into the abyss. Casablanca is what we were after there. Free Ruckus has joined the game, as has Samster Samster. Welcome on in. Number, please. A Pearl anniversary is blank years. 2 or 6? Is what we're after. Lupine, you've dropped into the abyss and you're out of the game. Jack Wilfred, welcome on in, taking over the tower. 3-letter cryptics, one who steers 100 ox. 3 letters. I haven't got scoops on this one. I'm rubbish at cryptic clues. Oh, Cox, apparently. There we go. No one being lost from the arena. Let's go on. Quotes from one-word movies. A boy's best friend is his mother. 6 letters. Oh, 100 equals C. Very nice, David. Thank you, Derek. Jogging Chum, you've dropped into the abyss. Psycho is what we were after there. Replaced by Brand New Halo. Welcome to the game. Number, please. Temporary bankruptcy under the US Federal Bankruptcy Act. Chapter blank. 2 or 6? I'm guessing 20? Oh, 11. Who'd have thought? Shapes and Jack, I'm afraid you've dropped into the abyss and you're out of the game. Maybe me, welcome on in. And Salem, welcome to the game. Capital City anagrams, Cuss Adam with 8 letters. Nope. I've got nothing here. Damascus was the answer. Salem and Brand New Halo losing a life there. Mark currently leading in the lobby, also currently in the arena. Create the Comedy Duo, Stephen Fry and 4, 6 or 6. Everybody in the lobby answering. And it's a sea of green, we love to see it. Everyone survives. Mark hitting 5, not getting extra life because he's maxed out at 3 there. Quotes from one-word movies. Yo, Adrian, 5 letters. Rocky is what we're after. Salem losing a life. Dropping closer to the abyss. Free Ruckus, you've got 5 in a row. And you've got yourself an extra life. Number, please. The Blank Horseman of the Apocalypse in the Book of Revelation, 1 or 4? Can you remember that? Well, everyone's answered. Thinking back to Risky Business earlier on, this did come up. The harbingers of the end of times, the end of days. It is the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Sea of Green, nice to see. On we go. Oh, not before Apodo Nuevo's taken an extra life. Back up to the top flight. Very well played. On we go. Lobs in. Capital City anagrams, 6 letters. Lisbon? It is indeed. Brand new Halo. I'm afraid you've dropped into the abyss and you're out of the game. Derek and Quizzle getting an extra life, going up a level. Nicely done. And our replacement player is Big Man Aaron. Welcome to the game on 11 points. Next question. 3-letter cryptics. Bat flies backwards to find a key. The only thing I can think of here is tab. And it is tab. Mostly green across the board. Green in the arena, certainly. Next question. Great comedy duo. Dawn French and 88 or 8. Jennifer Saunders, free ruckus. I'm afraid you dropped into the abyss and are out of the game. French and Saunders. Replaced by Energia. Welcome to the arena. On we go as we reach the halfway point. Comedy duo, Dean Martin and 5-5 or 5. Worth noting at this point there are still no medals, no gold, silver or bronze, and I haven't done the leaderboard onto the app yet, but I will backdate games that we have played in the past. Jerry Lewis, AB Me and Salem Stowaway. I'm afraid you've dropped into the abyss and you're out of the game. David comes to rejoin, as does It Sotley. Welcome to the game. 3-letter cryptics opens a lock in Florida Island. No idea. Oh, it is just key. Simple as that. In Florida Island. Not sure where that's coming from. Next question. Someone will tell me, I'm sure. Number, please. A cheap shop in the US. Blank and dime. 104. Oh, Florida Keys. Of course. 5 and dime is the answer we wanted there. Green in the arena. Samster earned himself, as is Derek Agony. Derek Agony and Samster get themselves an extra life. Back up to the top flight. Very well played. Quotes from one-word movies. Jack, I want you to draw me like one of your French girls. 7 letters. Titanic, of course it was. Lupine with the dog emote. On we go. Capital city anagrams. Mad Master, 9 letters. All I can see is Samster. Which I know isn't right. If he's not a capital city. Oh, it's Amsterdam, of course it is. All green in the arena. Mark again hitting 5, not needing that extra life. Number, please. Blank is the only even prime number. 103. Two is what we're after. Neither of those two. Thank you, Jack Wilfred. Big Man Aaron, Quizzle and Energia all earning an extra life for 5 consecutive correct answers. Very well played. And all the players in the arena are on the top flight with 15 questions to go. Capital city anagrams. Animal, 6 letters. I can't see it. Oh no, is it Manila? Yes, it is Manila. Samster and David losing a life on that one there. Podenueva hitting 5 consecutive, but still at the top flight, so no extra life going out. Next question. Comedy duo, Keegan Michael Key and 6-5 or 5? Jordan Peele. Cinematic duo, I believe. Energia, David and Big Man Aaron losing life on that one. David teetering over the abyss at this point. Quotes from one-word movies. My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius, commander of the armies of the North. 9 letters. Father to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife, and I shall have my vengeance. No. Loyal servant of the true emperor, Marcus Aurelius. Digital David drops into the abyss. Gladiator. What's the answer? And I will have my vengeance in this life or the next. Dogfish, welcome to the game. We'll give you a thumbs up. Are you not entertained? 3-letter cryptics, metallic element inside sting. 3 letters. Tin is what we were after there, inside being it's contained within the word sting, T-I-N, in the middle there. Brief comedy duo, Bud Abbott and 3-8 or 8. Lou Costello, Energia, I'm afraid you've dropped into the abyss and you're out the game. You're replaced by NPL Dart, welcome on in. Next question. 3-letter cryptics, a French street to regret. 3 letters. I know this one. Rue, I believe. R-U-E, Rue. It's certainly losing a life on that one. Still in the arena. Still got a life to spare. Samster earning himself an extra life back up to the top flight. Well played. Getting into the last 10, the business end of the game. Number please, 2021 drama miniseries starring Nicole Kidman, Blank Perfect Strangers, 1 or 4? Nine is what we're after. It's Sotley and Derek both losing a life on that one. But Big Man Aaron getting himself an extra life after 5 consecutive correct answers for all plays. He's back up to the top flight. Quotes from one-word movies. You're gonna need a bigger boat. 4 letters. Not, as it is often misquoted, we're going to need a bigger boat. You're gonna need a bigger boat, and it's from Jaws. Sea of green all round. Nice to see. Bodo Nuevo getting an extra life there. You're getting back up to the top flight. Just it's slightly poised over the abyss at the moment. With 7 questions to go. 6 questions to go. Capital city anagrams. Emotive Don. 10 letters. I've not got it. Montevideo. Capital of somewhere in South America. Podo losing a life on that one. Is it Uruguay? Capital city anagrams again. Rum Ox Bulge. 10 letters. This is a great thing about not actually it is Uruguay. Not seeing the questions in advance is that I get to actually sit and play. Luxembourg. What's the answer? Yes, of course, Luxembourg, the capital city. It's Sotley, you dropped into the abyss. And you're out the game, bad luck. Dogfish getting an extra life, you're back up to the top flight, well played. And replacement player. David, welcome back to the game with 5 questions to go. Can you get through to the end? Let's have a look. 3-letter cryptics, a cow does this, and what it jumped over, nearly. Moo is the answer. You got to whisper it puzzle down. Yeah, wrong window, my friend. Samster hitting 5, but already at the top flight. Read the comedy duo Eric Morecambe and 5-4 or 4. If you're on the top flight and you get this one right, I think you guarantee a place in the final. Ernie Wise was the right answer. NPL Dart losing a life on that one. 2 questions to go. Derek getting an extra life, boosting back up to the top flight, guaranteed into the final. Let's have a look at the next question. Number please, there are blank balls per over in T20 cricket, 1 or 3. As with regular cricket, 2020 cricket is the same, 6 balls per over. NPL Dart losing a life on that one. Last question. Quotes from one-word movies. I am serious and don't call me Shirley. 8 or a bug in the program, apparently. Oh, I know what's happened there. Airplane, and the bug comes from having an exclamation mark at the end. Big Mario and Dogfish losing a life. Apodo earning an extra life. Academic at this point because it is time for the final, and we have our 9 finalists. After 40 questions, it is time for the final. Let's rejuvenate everybody back up to the top flight. And there we go. Note to self, if anyone wants to note that in the Issues of Rising channel, if there's an if there's punctuation at the end of a potential answer, if one of these scores is not like the other, if there's a punctuation at the end of one of the potential answers, it confuses the crossword decompiler algorithm, so I need to fix that. We've got Big Man Aaron on 30, Dogfish on 23, Derek on 37, David on 19, Quizzle on 38, Apodo on 34, MPL Dart on 37, Mark on 40, Samster on 38. Mark with a perfect game, 40 out of 40. Very, very well played. Mark, is Mark the incumbent champion? I know we played 4 games maybe now. Lewis won the first one where the final was a little bit different. Mark has won one of them and I can't remember who won the other. Was it Samster? I haven't got a leaderboard so I can't check. But either way, we've got our 9 finalists and I know that Mark is a former champion. Was it Lewis who won the last one? Survival scores target. Well, let me explain the rules for the final. The 9 finalists have had their lives refreshed. Further extra lives will not be awarded in the final. Yeah, I know Lewis won the first. Up to 10 questions will be displayed as before. Whisper your answers to Persephone's Twitch bot. These questions will be the same categories, but will be a little bit harder, 2 of each. If arena players drop into the abyss, they are permanently out of the game and will not be replaced. The winner is the last player standing. If after 10 questions no winner has emerged, the winner will be the player with the most lives left, so highest on the tower. In the event of a tie, the player with the highest score is the winner. So, that's the rules of the final. As before, you get, I think it's 5 times your score in pennies. It is. So 5 times your score in pennies, so still worth playing along in the wings, even though you can't get into the final at this stage. There will be a leaderboard of high scores as and when I get round to adding that into the app. So, good luck. Let's go to the Abyss final. Three-letter cryptics. Polish hits on the radio. Wax is what we're after there. All going red in the arena. Tough one to start with. Let's go to the next. Three-letter cryptics again. Badger or ant, say. 3 letters. Bug is what we were after there, to badger somebody, and an ant is a form of bug. Nobody on the top flight anymore. Next question, comedy duo, George Burns and 6505. We have both of the cryptics, such as the nature of the RNG. Gracie Allen was the answer we were after. Big Marin and David, I'm afraid you've dropped into the abyss and you're out of the game. Thank you for playing. Again, comedy duo, Adam Buxton and 3707. This doesn't feel particularly shuffled. See how it plays out. Joe Cornish is what we're after. Dogfish, you've dropped into the abyss and you're out of the game. Thank you for playing. Number please. The Dutch War of Independence is also called the Blank Years War. 2 or 6? $80 Years War. Wow, Mark and Apodo, you've both dropped into the abyss and you're out of the game, but thank you for playing. Everybody on the bottom rung. Number please, Dennis Hauger won the 2021 FIA Formula Blank Drivers' Championship. 1 or 5? Formula 3, MPL Dart, you've dropped into the abyss and you're out of the game. Derek, Quizzle and Samster left. Quizzle and Samster both on 42. Quotes from one-word movies. Some people are worth melting for. 6 letters. Frozen is the answer. Quizzle, you've dropped into the abyss and you're out of the game. Samster now with the advantage with the highest score. It's Samster and Derek. Okay, it is shuffling them. Category is capital city anagrams, mouth arc. At least I think it's shuffling them. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it is just going through them in order. I need to shuffle them. Cartoon is the answer. Derek and Samster both getting that one right. 2 questions to go. Quotes from one-word movies. This is the best bad idea we have, sir. By far. 4 letters. Yes, can confirm they are being shuffled. Samster's in, Derek's in. Argo was the answer, and you've both dropped into the abyss. And we have the bad ending for the first time. Happy Halloween. Nobody wins. The abyss has taken you all. After all that. Good game, everybody, but no winners this time. It is like the escape artists, we can have no winners. Less likely than I think than the escape artists to have no winners, but on this occasion, that is how it goes. No winners this time. Oh, what a shame. But we have a nominal winner in the shape of Mark, who got 45 out of 48, which is a terrific score. Quizzle, Samson, Tapstop all getting 44. Derek on 43. Very well played. Wonderful use of all our time. Yeah, nobody wins. That's what my log says. Sassy Topper is best topper. Oh well. No, really good pack though, David. Really lovely. I think there was a good blend of people getting refreshed and chaos with new players entering. So it was a sort of perfect sort of blend of the two. And as Silent Marine is saying, a perfect ending for Halloween. And no, I've never heard of the 80 Years' War either. I've heard of the 30 Years' War and the 100 Years' War, but not the 30 Years' War. But yes, that is the bad ending, which we're seeing for the first time. But I will give you 5 pennies for every correct answer, sorry, for every point that you have in this game. So that'll be nice as well. No winners, so good luck cleaning your eggs off your house and the toilet paper out your trees, Ben. Yeah, very much so. I could probably tell you the last capital city one. It was, if David is happy for me to share, I can share it in the chat, because it was the next. Was there only one question left? Look at the controls. Yes, there was only one question left. If David's happy for me to share, I will post the anagram in the chat. Yes, he is. So the final capital city anagram was that. I, Bill Elver. Very well done, Mark. First one to get Libre. Is it Libreville? I need to Google that. It is Libreville. Well, I'll tell you what, it's just as well that we didn't get it, because the answer I had down on the card, and because obviously there's no spell checker in this game, it would have been marked as wrong, was that. Libreville. B and V obviously next to each other on the keyboard. Yeah, so in a way it's sort of poetic that we didn't get the last question, because the last question would have eliminated people who knew it anyway. So there we go. Let me give Mark 5 points for being the first in there. Well done on fast typing there, Mark. 5. I'll give you 5 pennies for being fastest at the end there, Mark. 5. Oh, what pennies? There we go. I want to go the free bills, yeah. So to Samsterdam. Oh, I'd love to go to Samsterdam. That'd be great fun. Right, look, it's 20 to 11, but it is a sort of special stream. It is Halloween after all. We had 41 viewers at the start. We've got 46 now. If you want to play Spotlight, I am happy to do a game of Spotlight at the end of the night. I'll try and rattle things along. So, Spotlight, please. Impromptu Spotlight. I did say impromptu Spotlight in the Discord. So more quiz. Yes, more quiz. Well, that's 5, 6 people. Any more? 7 people. We're gonna play some Spotlight. That way everybody can play. and I just need to remember to give 25 pennies to each of the authors. Spotlight's a great game because I can just run it and it just goes. Roland, fantastic. Well, yeah, peer pressure. No, I'm happy to run it. I wanted to run Spotlight anyway because we saw it on Thursday, but we haven't seen it for a while apart from that. So, enormous thanks to David Bodicum. Let me give you 100 pennies for that, David. Because it's sort of... I'm running on the logic of 20 pennies per pack, but it's 100 for a full game, which is sort of to encourage collaborations and whatnot. But thank you very much for saving the day at the last minute there on this Halloween special. A lovely pack. Sadly, the Abyss has taken everybody, but you do all get some pennies for participation, but that would be nobody being added to the leaderboard for that game. But do stick around. We'll have some spontaneous Spotlight right after the break. Do stay right there, and I'll be back very, very soon. And stay right there, because after the break we will have some spontaneous Spotlight to end the stream, and I hope you'll join me for that. Back very soon.
Pounding a beat, walking the streets, dirt on my shoes.
And the Halloween special continues with Spotlight. We've had the darkness of the dead herrings, the ominous nature of the pyramid, the eternal nihilism of the abyss, and now it is time for Spotlight. I hope you're ready to play this spontaneous game of Spotlight. Everybody can play, a combination of authors, and I always do this at the start of Spotlight. This database contains a total of 95 question packs. Of those, 36 have been used and 59 are unused, and the unused packs have 20 distinct authors, which means we can play, theoretically, at least 3 games of Spotlight without breaking a sweat. So thank you enormously to all the question writers and everyone who contributes. If you would like to write questions for this game or any other games, Season 6 is pretty much in the bag now. There's a few packs outstanding, but do come join the Discord, get yourself the question writer role. It'd be lovely to have you over there if you want to write some questions for these games. Just Ash at the top, shining flashlight down the hole. That's all it is. Actually, I've not seen Ash for most of the evening. I think he's probably out gigging. But he may appear at some point. Anyway, if you want to play Spotlight, then you need to type in the lobby code, come join the game. IYOM. IYOM. Come join the game for more quiz. I'll give you a Spotlight bonus as well. I'm feeling generous with the pennies today. Spotlight 35, if you want to come play. Or if you want to get some bonus points. Bonus pennies, I should say. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18. Back down to 23. Just had someone drop. Come back. Wait, come back. There we go. 24. Back up to 24 again. So many people have joined the stream, and I haven't been keeping track of my chat tracker, which kind of defeats the point of it, but... welcome, Silent Marine, Dogfish, Lupine, Score Count, Mithers, Jers, Tadaru, Stoshkar, anyone else who has joined the stream, come and gone. Lovely to have you here. I hope you're having a good evening. Right, I'm going to lock this quite soon. Let's stop the bonus right there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop the bonus. 25 players grab themselves another 10 pennies. Ever so, yeah, good social distancing, Clive. Good, likewise, Samster. Good social distancing. Oh, it's a lovely pool of players we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop leaving. I'm joining. I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28 is what Lewis T snarling from the corner. This game does have gold, silver and bronze available, as well as bonuses for the player who finishes in the Spotlight. The high score was set at happy hour just a few days ago by Ian Dominic. I think it's 46, I want to say. Let me load up the app, and once I've done that and check the score, I will be locking the game. Although you can join midway through in this game. So don't worry about that if you are umming and ahhing, or if you're joining midway through. This is a game you can join halfway through. Leaderboard, Spotlight leaderboard. 56, not 46. Ian Dominic Gaming in the lead with 56 at the moment. Second place going to Prugs on 18, so quite a bit of a gap there. Oni in third on 10. I don't think Oni's around this evening. But plenty to play for. 56 is the top of the leaderboard score. If you are all ready to play... Joe has no talent, welcome to the stream as well. Lovely to have you here. Are you in the game? I can't see you, but if you're here, lovely to see you. Hope you're keeping well. Oh yes, there you are, down next to Clive. Clive no longer socially distancing. Right, let's stop the game and go to the category. But no, not that. Let's pick a player and put them in the spotlight. Zeus, my darling, you are the first player in the spotlight. Last time we played, Ian Dominic Gaming survived all 6 packs, all bar 2 or 3 questions, I think. But Zeus typing to confirm that he is here. Zeus, here are your categories. You've got US Crosswords by Dogfish, The Year 1936 by yourself, which of course you can't pick, Pop Punk by Itzotley, Taskmaster by Adster, Ice Ice Baby by Cola Cola, Railways by the Lupine One, The Life of Geoffrey Carpets, the North of England's Worst Fictional Stand-Up Comedian by Only91_573, if you can't quite read that, and Sorry, Did You Say Cabaret by Clive of Legend. Those are the categories that you have to choose. A lot of variety going on there, yes. No categories making it this time, Samson, bad luck, but there will be another one, I am sure. We're starting with Taskmaster by Adster. Let me give Adster some pennies. I'm going to do this at the start in case I forget. Adster 1005, and it's 25 pennies per pack in this game. So those will be given to Adster. Adster, if you are playing, you won't be able to answer this one, but you will be given 3 free points. Everyone else, if you want to play your Joker on this round, it's 3 exclamation marks to the chat, and you need to type that now. A lot of Jokers being played. Zeus, you can also play a Joker here. Double points for the Joker if you're right, but remember you lose a point if you're wrong. Jogging Chum, Big Man Aaron, It's Sotley, Brand New Halo, Apodo Nuevo, Quizzle, Digital David, Topper One Gaming, Quizface, Clive of Legend, and Joe, all activating Jokers on this round. Double points if you're right, but -1 if you're wrong. You cannot drop below 0 on this game. It does force you up higher than that. And yes, you can type exclamation mark ID and it will find where you are in the grid. Zeus, you are in the spotlight. Good luck. Let's go to our first question board. A, B, or C, whispering to Persephone's Twitch bot. The category is Taskmaster. 1 easy, 1 medium, 1 hard. There goes the logic. Here is question number 1. Joe Wilkinson threw which vegetable into a hole in one shot, only to then be disqualified? Was it A, a carrot, B, a broccoli, or C, a potato? Answer now. There's your time. There's a potato. I have to say this, to my eternal shame, I've never seen Taskmaster. I've still not seen it. Apparently I should. It's something I'll get onto at some point. But the answer there was C, potato. I'm sorry, I'll get out. Thank you all very much for watching. I'm being told to get out. I'll see you another time. Take care, good night. No, I'm kidding. I can't really do that. I will watch it. I'll watch it at some point. Potato is the answer. Let's go and see if you're right. Green if you were, red if you weren't. Sea of green going on up there, including Zeus, who's in the spotlight, going that first one right. Lots of 2 points going out there. Lots of people playing their Jokers on this round. On we go. Question number 2. Which comedian is the eponymous Taskmaster? Is it Rob Brydon, Greg Davis, or David Mitchell? Answer now. And yes, I'm aware it says titular, but I will always auto-correct that to eponymous because it's A, a better word, and B, it means I don't say tit and make everyone giggle. B, Greg Davis was the answer. Green if you were right, red if you were not. Another sea of green. Nice to see. Zeus 2 for 2. You're going to get to pick the next category. Let's go on to question 3. Eponymous is a great word. I love it. Question 3. Which company produces Taskmaster? A, Love Productions, B, Avalon, or C, All 3 Media? Answer now. I have nothing against its Brand New Halo. I just think eponymous is a better word. And why would you not use the best word available? Avalon was the answer. I was hoping Endemol was going to come up because apparently I don't know anything. Green if you were right, red if you were not. Lots of green, a few reds creeping in there. Remember, if you're playing your Joker, no one going red if they play the Joker. But Zeus, 3 for 3. Nicely done. Let's pick another category. Obviously, you can't pick the year 1936, but you're left with US Crosswords by Dogfish, Pop Punk by Sotley, Ice Ice Baby by Colo, Railways by the Lupine One, The Life of Geoffrey Carpets, the North of England's worst fictional stand-up comedian by Only91_573, or Sorry Did You Say Cabaret by Clive of Legend. Where are we going, Zeus? Choices with you. Sorry, Did You Say Cabaret by Clive of Legend. Thank you very much to Clive for this question pack. Let me go Clive, let me go 25, let me go author bonus and award pennies. There we go. Clive Legend, you won't be able to play on this one, but you will get 3 free points in this round. And if you want to play your Joker, it's 3 exclamation marks into the chat now. Clive already running away, having played his Joker on the first round, doubling up to 6, getting all 3 right, and then 3 free points for this one, currently in the lead with 9. Who's played their Joker here? Natter has played a Joker, and that's it. The category is... I can't even remember what you picked. Sorry, did you say Cabaret? That was it. Sorry, did you say Cabaret? It's written by Clive. Let's go to question 1. In the title song from the musical Cabaret, what's the name of the singer's dearly departed girlfriend? Is it A. Rose, B. Elsie, or C. Sally? Answer now. B. Elsie was the answer we're after. Let's see how you got on. Green if you were right, red if you were not. Ooh, a mixture there. Majority red, has to be said. Clive catching a few people out. Zeus as well, getting a wrong answer there. You must get the next 2 correct, Zeus, if you want to remain in the spotlight. If you get either of the next 2 incorrect, you'll be ejected from the spotlight and a new player will replace you. Similarly to the Abyss, the better you're doing, the more chance you have of getting in. For now, let's go to question number 2. What type of wine is Cabernet Sauvignon? Red, rosé, or white? Answer now. Zeus, if you get this one wrong, my darling, then Zeus tried to answer more than once. It's telling me in the log, Zeus wanted to make absolutely sure that the bot doesn't need an answer. It is, of course, red. This one is not a Cabernet Sauvignon. This is 19 Crimes that I'm drinking at the moment. We bought several boxes for the concert and we had a few left over. Red, of course, Cabernet Sauvignon. I'm expecting Zeus to go green. Let's check out everybody else. Zeus is indeed going green. A few red lights up there, including Natter, who's got his Joker on this round. You're going to lose a point for that one. But plenty of greens going on there. Yeah, some red. Let's get some red wines in the chat. There we go. Nice. On we go. Question number 3. Again, Zeus requiring this one if he wants to stay in control of the game. Question 3. In what model of cabriolet was JFK riding when he was assassinated? Was it a Cadillac Eldorado? Was it a Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow? Or was it a Lincoln Continental? Answer now. It was a Lincoln Continental. Lincoln Continental. There's a joke that Sean Locke said. JFK was shot in a Lincoln, and Reagan was shot in a Lincoln, and Lincoln was shot with a ray gun. So one of the jokes, I think it was on QI, Sean Locke said that. God, I miss Sean Locke. What a great guy. Lincoln Continental was the correct answer. Zeus hoping to get this one right to stay in the spotlight. Let's see how you did. That was it. Kennedy died in a Lincoln, Lincoln died in a Kennedy. Thank you, Insolate. But there was a joke about a Reagan and a ray gun as well there. Let's see. Green if you were right. Zeus has survived. Very well played. You maintain that spotlight position. 2 out of 3 and you get a free pass on the next question. A few people getting that one wrong, but not to worry. We're going on to the next category. Remaining options: Zeus, US Crosswords by Dogfish. Obviously you can't pick your own. Pop Punk by Sotley, Ice Ice Baby by Kodo, Railways by the Lupine One, or The Life of Geoffrey Carpets, the North of England's worst fictional stand-up comedian by Oni_9153. Where are we going? Ice Ice Baby by Cola Cola. So Coda, you're going to get 3 free points in this round, and you're going to get, oh, not that one, pick the right person. You're also going to get 25 pennies as an author bonus from me right there. And if you want to play your Joker on this round, 3 exclamation marks to the chat now. Zeus activating the Joker whilst in the spotlight, leaving it till now, along with AB Me, Innis, Dogfish, Zeusless. I've said you twice, Zeusless, because you've got 2 podiums, obviously. Dogfish, Innis, Zeus, and AB Me all playing Jokers on Ice Ice Baby, as written by Colo. Free ride for Colo here. Where is Colo? There he is, down there on 7. Getting yourself 3 free points. Let's go to the first question. Bad luck, Sam, so you'll have to use it on something else. Or not at all. Not mandatory. Question number 1. Jacob Sean Isbray is generally considered to be the fastest glacier in the world with speeds of up to 40 metres per day. Where is it found? Is it A, Greenland, B, New Zealand, or C, Chile? Answer now. Jacob Sean Isbray. Jack always make me choke on my wine. Evil vanilla ice be like, water, elderly. It's in Greenland, which is mainly ice, as opposed to Iceland, which is mainly green. Let's see if you're going to go green with the correct answer, which was A. Red if you're not. Zeus back to all 3 green lights. Plenty of green going on in the wings right there. A couple of reds cropping up as well. Let's go on to question number 2. It was a good day in 1992 for which rapper? Ice-T, Ice Cool, or Ice Cube? Answer now. Ice Cube was the answer. I've heard of Ice-T. I hadn't heard of the middle one, but Ice Cube and Ice-T I've heard of. Green if you're getting a right answer there. Otherwise you're going to go red. Again, a lot of green going on, but a few reds, including Innes, who's playing as Joker on this round, going red. You're going to lose a point on that one. Zeus is definitely going to be able to pick the next category. Let's go to question number 3. Who played Baby in the 2017 film Baby Driver? Awesome film, by the way. To A, Ella Coltrane, B, Nicholas Hoult, or C, Ansel Elgort? Answer now. C, Ansel Elgort, which I'm now second guessing myself because I was enormously surprised when what's his name out of Kingsman? Who was in Kingsman? He was in Rocket Man as well. What's his pissing name? Taron Egerton. I thought it was Taron Egerton. I've seen that film. I thought it was Taron Egerton. I love that film. I genuinely thought that was Taron Egerton. Yeah. It's Ansel Elgort. Apparently, I love that film, but I don't know who's in the lead role. But Ansel Elgort is the correct answer. And if you gave me C, Ansel Elgort, you're going to go green. If not, you're going to go red. Zeus playing strong, getting 6 points in that round and 3 correct answers. A few red lights cropping up in the wings. But Zeus, you've got through 3 categories. It's going to be time for the 4th. I'm out of wine though. So, can I leave you lingering here a minute? Zeus, can I trust you not to pick a category just yet? I'm going to read... Yes, there you are, Jack Wilfred. I'm going to... Don't press anything, thank you, darling. I'm going to go top up my wine glass, but I'm going to put the category display back up so you can all drink in the options and you can have a good ponder. I'll be about 30 seconds. The options are US Crosswords. Can't pick the year 1936 because that's Zeus's. Pop Punk by Sotley, US Crosswords by Dogfish, Railways by the Lupine One, or The Life of Geoffrey Carpet's The North of England's Worst Fictional Stand-Up Comedian by Only91_573. One day I'll get your name right first time. 30 seconds to have a ponder of that board, and I will be right back. I have to go downstairs now. It's not just in the next room, but we have got a box, so it's very quick to ejaculate the wine to me. Now, Zeus, you've had a little chance to think. We're halfway through. You've been in the spotlight from the start, and we're going for Pop Punk by It's Sotley. Yes, Clive, I did have to phrase it like that. It's sort of what it does. It sort of expostulates it. It's Sotley, take 25 pennies and 3 free points in this next round. The category is pop punk. 3 exclamation marks if you want to play your joker. Now. A few jokers getting played here. Sotley with the 3 free points on this round. So we've got Daru, We Like Shapes, Lupine, Puzzle Dan, Samster all playing jokers on pop punk. 2 points if you're right, -1 if you're wrong. Let's go to question 1. The model on the cover of Blink-182's album Enema of the State is wearing what outfit? Is it police officer, nurse, or French maid? Answer now. It's a nurse outfit. That's one I did happen to know. Don't really like Blink-182 anymore, but I did at the time. Nurse was the right answer. Green if you were right, red if you were not. Oh, Zeus airing on this one, which means you've got to get the next 2 if you want to stay in the spotlight. Let's go on. Question 2. According to Bowling for Soup, what year was Debbie preoccupied with? Was it 1994, 1985, or 1969? Answer now. '85 was the year we were after. Green if you gave me B. Red if you gave me anything else. Zeus managing to salvage himself there, getting back up to 2 out of, or maintaining I should say, 2 out of 3, which means you do get to look at this next question. If you get this one right, you get to pick the next category. If not, you will be ejected from the spotlight. Here's question number 3. Which band did Brian May join on stage at the 2011 Reading Music Festival? Was it Paramore? Was it My Chemical Romance? Or was it Fall Out Boy? Answer now. 3 bands that I love very much. And to my shame, I don't know the answer. I think it's probably My Chemical Romance. Yes, it is My Chemical Romance. I don't actually have the answer. Do I have the answers logged here? No, I don't have the answers logged in what I'm looking at, so that's what I would have guessed. Oh, did he play Black Parade? Oh, love that song. I can't play because Megs. In fact, I'm going to turn the piano off because Megs has gone to sleep. Otherwise, I'll play you the opening of Welcome to the Black Parade, but I'm not going to do that just now. Next time. Despite I didn't know Green Day. Well, you had a Green Day question. I know it's Blink-182 on the first question, wasn't it? That's the way it goes. Green if you gave me My Chemical Romance. Red if not. Oh, Zeus clinging on to power in the spotlight. Still on 2 out of 3, only dropping I think 2 questions so far. Very well played. You've still got control of the game. Can you get through the next 2 packs and maintain the spotlight? We'll find out. Let's go back to the category board. US crosswords, railways, or The Life of Geoffrey Carpet. The North of England's worst fictional stand-up comedian by only 91_573. It's US crosswords by Dogfish is going to be the penultimate category. Can Zeus control the spotlight for the entire game? I've only seen it happen. In fact, I don't think we've ever seen it happen because Ian Dominic didn't get in on the first question. Can Zeus be the first to do so? 3 exclamation marks if you want to use your joker on US crosswords. 3, in fact, before I forget, 3 free points to Dogfish, and of course 25 pennies. Dogfish 44, there we are, and an author bonus to you. 3 exclamation marks if you want to play on US crosswords. Or play your joker. Everyone's got to play. Yes, there you are, Topper. Okay, we've got Riff, Derek, Jack, NPL Dart, Mark, Tabstop and Jers all activating jokers on this round. Let's take a look at the broader scores at this point in the wings. Clive and Joe both on 13. These blinking lights are not helping. Zeus also on 13 at this point. It's Solly actually ahead on 14. Likewise, Samster, 14 points there. Tabstop on 11. Brand new Halo on 11. Dogfish on 12. Jogging Show on 12. The Dogfish officer with the free pass on this round. Quizzle on 13 as well. So pretty tight scores at the moment. Could still go any which way. Well, let's go to our first question on this next category. It's US Crosswords. Here's question number 1. On which day of the week does the New York Times traditionally run its most difficult crossword of the week? Usually a 15 by 15 themeless. Is it Saturday, Sunday or Monday? Answer now. It's a Saturday, I believe it's the... Do they have a Sunday edition, different paper on the Sunday, but it's a Saturday when they run their most difficult crossword. Green if you said A, otherwise you're going to go red. Zeus going for the wrong answer and another red light for you there, which means pressure is on to get the next 2 correct or a new player will come into the spotlight. Resetting to 0. Of course your wing scores stay the same, but your spotlight score is only the same as your wing score if you are the starting player. Let's go on, question number 2. Sundays themed and larger, as NPL Dart is saying. Thank you for the factoid there. On we go, question 2. Named by Rex Parker, Uxteplernon is the crossword as god of what? Is it inaccurate clues, uncommon foreign words, or bad short fill? Answer now. Uxteplernon. Samsa tried to answer more than once, 3 times. Samsa wanted to be absolutely sure nothing getting eaten by the bot there. NPL Dart also trying to answer more than once. C, bad short fill was the answer. Green if you said that, otherwise you're going to go red. Oh, Zeus! No! Oh, my most beautiful Zeus, I'm afraid. You also get that from Bad Vape Shops. You've got 2 out of 3 wrong. Tremendous effort to get halfway through the 5th pack of 6, but unfortunately 2 wrong answers in a row is no good in this game. Not when you're in the spotlight, and I'm afraid you've been ejected. Absolutely tremendous effort, and you do get that rather fabulous shade of magenta over in the wings there, but we do need a new player to come and take the gap. Everybody with points is eligible, but the more points you have, the more chance you have of getting in. Yes, there you are, Jack Wilfred. Good luck. Spotlight position needs filling. Our next player is... Ines, welcome to the Spotlight. 11 in the wings, and of course you're starting afresh here. Type something, anything to the bot to confirm that you are still here and playing and active in the game, and we will continue. If you're here, Ines. Ines may not be here. Have I got to re-roll the player? Oh yes, to the bot. Yes, whisper something to the bot and the game will continue. There we go. Because still with US crosswords, though, Ines, at this point you are going to get to pick the last category of the game, whether you get this right or wrong. But we're going to finish out this category, and the question is... Which 2021 ACPT finalist is the current editor of the USA Today crossword? Is it Eric Agard, David Plotkin, or Tyler Hinman? Answer now. Do we know? Eric Agard is the answer. Possibly the hard question of the three there from Dogfish. Let's take a look and see how you got on, Green, if you were right. Innes in the spotlight for one question and going wrong. Quite a niche question, but that is sort of the nature of this game. Innes, you've got one wrong, which means you do need to get all, certainly the first two correct of the category that you pick, and you have got the choice of the final category. Potential of 3 points per question in the final, which would give you a maximum of 18 points, which I think would tie you for second if you can get all three right and all five correct in the final. For now though, next question, which category is it going to be? You're left, you can now pick The Year 1936 by Zeus, or you can have Railways by Lupine, or you can have The Life of Geoffrey Carpets, the North of England's worst fictional stand-up comedian by Oni91_573. What's it going to be? B, F or G? Honouring our fallen comrade Zeus by picking his question pack. Zeus, 3 free points in this round to you, and of course 25 pennies going your way as well. If you want to use your joker, this is the last chance to do it. You cannot use it in the final round. The Year 1936 by Zeus. If you want to play your joker, it's 3 exclamation marks to the chat now. You would think, Ernest, but who knows? Last chance to use your joker. You don't have to. There's no obligation to. Lewis is activating here. You can always abstain if you don't know the answer. It looks like Colo is the only player abstaining from using a joker in this game, which is completely fine. So, the category is The Year 1936. Innes, if you get either of the first two wrong, then we will have a new Spotlight player in the final. If you get both of them right, then you will be taking on the final, which will be a conglomeration of the packs we have seen. Good luck. Here is question number 1. Which country hosted the 1936 Summer Olympics, the last Summer Games to be held until 1948? Was it the UK, was it Germany, or was it the USA? Answer now. Fun fact I know about this, the answer is B, Germany, and the only reason I know this is because it came up on QI, where it was who was snubbed by Adolf Hitler at the 1936 Olympic Games, and the klaxon answer was I can do this because I've got a klaxon now. Oh, if I could type correctly, that would help, wouldn't it? And that was the klaxon. And so the story goes that Jesse Owens wasn't actually snubbed. It was, you had to have a handshake. The Führer Hitler said you had to have a handshake with him, and he said, "I'm not." The story is that I'm not going to shake hands with Jesse Owens because he's a black man. But apparently he didn't want to shake hands with anyone who wasn't German. So he then said, "Well, I won't shake hands with anyone." So it wasn't specifically Jesse Owens that was snubbed at the Olympic Games. But the answer was Germany to that question. That's just a little factoid that I happen to know on that one. Green if you gave me a right answer, red if you did not. Innes solid in this round so far. Got to get the next one right if you want to hang on to that spotlight for the final. Let's go to question number 2. Which of these French fashion designers was born in 1936? Jean-Paul Gaultier, Coco Chanel, or Yves Saint Laurent? Answer now. That is very much the MO of QI opponent over. Technically Jesse Owens is correct, but is Jesse Owens at all? Yes, that is the story. I'm not trying to defend Hitler here. Hitler was quite a bad man. I'm not trying to defend anything he did. Interesting factoid about that is that Hitler specifically snubbed Jesse Owens. It wasn't specifically Jesse Owens. It was everyone generally that wasn't German. So Hitler was quite a bad man. Don't clip that. He was a terrible man. Not a good man yet. You heard it here first. Hitler was not a good man. You've heard it here first. Not trying to defend Hitler. Yves Saint Laurent was the answer. Yves Saint Laurent, possibly. The more I hear about this guy, that's so going to be taken out of context. The Royal Flush tries to defend Hitler on stream. You won't believe the reaction. I'll probably get a billion hits on YouTube for that. C was the answer. If you gave me C, you'll go green. If not, you're going to go red. In his 2 for 2, you are into the final. Very well played. The question is it going to be with 2 or 3 points per question? One more on the year 1936. Let's go there now. Okay, Quizface. My bad. That might be my bad. Who snubbed Jesse Owens at the Olympics? I've subverted it. I gave it my own spin because I clearly misremembered it. Category of the year 1936. Last of the main game questions tonight is: which King of England abdicated in 1936 to marry Wallis Simpson? Was it Henry VIII? Was it Edward VIII? Or was it William I? Answer now. Hopefully a nice safe answer for most of us. Edward VIII, Henry VIII was Tudor, William I was William the Conqueror. Edward VIII, 1936, abdicated to marry Wallis Simpson and was succeeded by Colin Firth in the King's Speech, who at the time was married to Helena Bonham Carter. Green if you gave me B, red if you gave me anything else. And no drama there for Innes, or anyone else in the wings for that matter. Everybody going green, which is nice to see. So, Innes, you are our finalist tonight. You're going to be playing for 3 points per question. And in this game, the gameplay pennies are 5 pennies for every point that you have. 5 pennies for every point that you have. So, still worth answering. It's time for the final. All the lights are alight. It's spotlight knowledge. So we will pick 5 out of 6 of the questions that we've seen here, Innes, and wings for that matter. And you get, Innes, 3 points for every question you get right. Everyone else in the wings, the standard 1 point. It is still A, B, or C. The questions are drawn from the packs that we have seen earlier on. If you are a question writer and your question is selected in the final, you will not be able to answer your own question. You've already been given 3 points in the main game. I thought that was a good balance. Rather than 4 for nothing, you get 3 for nothing, but you can't answer your own final question if it comes up. No jokers available in this round. Let's go to the first question. Here it is. Which comedian removed the wax seals and put them in a pocket of their outfit? Is it A, Catherine Parkinson, B, Mel Gedroic, or C, Kerry Godliman? Answer now. This is from Adster, if memory serves, on Taskmaster. Note to self, I need to ask authors to make sure that the final question, the answer was B, Mel Gedroic, for what it's worth. I need to make a note to ask authors for Spotlight packs, because when authors submit a pack for this, it's a pack of 4, and the 4th question is taken out, potentially used in the final. Of course, when you're writing the pack, there's not necessarily the distinction that the 4th question is going to be separate from the rest. So obviously, this isn't in the context of it being Taskmaster, so there needs to be some reference in the 4th question. Generally, I can remember what has come before, and hopefully players can as well, but that's just a general note to self. I need to add to the note to make sure you reference what the category is. If it's a little bit out there, like this one slightly is, on the 4th question. B, Mel Gedroic was the right answer. I've pronounced that 3 different times because I can't remember the actual pronunciation. Green if you were right, red if you were not. Ooh, Innes swing and a miss on that first question there. You're still stuck on 3. You can't be ejected from the spotlight in the final. Let's go on to question number 2. Gedroic. Thank you very much, chat. Gedroic. Mel Perkins. Next question. Vanilla Ice's Ice Ice Baby used, without permission or credit, the bass line from which 1981 song? Was it Stand and Deliver, Under Pressure, or Ghost Town? Answer now. Thank you to Kodo for this question. Under Pressure, Queen Bowie. I will play that because I happen to know that, and it's such an awesome riff. It's two perfect fifths actually, D and G, and then A and D, and D D D D D D A. Such a great riff. And that is probably just gonna spout lyrical from awesome riff, and you are also awesome riff. Probably in my top 5 favourite songs ever. Yeah, Under Pressure, Queen Bowie. It's amazing. Ice Ice Babies, Vanilla Ice's version, or less so, but Under Pressure was the answer. B is what we're after, and if you gave me that, you're going to go green. If not, you're going to go red. Nice sea of green across the board, apart from Dogfish slipping up on that one. Innes, you're up to 6 points. Let's go to question 3. Which brand is part of the official name of Warped Tour? Is it Alienware? Is it Monster? Or is it Vans? Answer now. I genuinely can't remember which category this comes from. I might have to look at my decompiler. C. Vans. Oh, it's pop punk. Thank you. Thank you, Quizface. And this one came from It's Sotley. Yes, which brand is part of the official name of Warped Tour? It's Vans, is what we're after. Yeah, it's got to be Vans if it was pop punk. So this is maybe an example of where maybe it's not such a good idea to show what the category is, because maybe that gives the answer away. C. Vans is what we're after. If you gave me that, you're going to go green. If not, you can go red. And it's going red again, sticking with 6. 1 out of 3 so far. A lot of red in the wings as well. How are we doing on scores? Tabstop up at 22, Quizzle on 21, Lewis also on 22. Could have some tied medals. Samster also on 22. Joe is there on 20. Could go any which way with 2 questions to go. Let's go to question 4. Which town founded the 8th mile of the Boston Marathon lends its name to the crossword principle of never allowing uninferable proper nouns to cross? Is it Nashua, Natick, or Utica? Answer now. Thank you to Dogfish for this question on US crosswords. Natick is the answer. I'm sure Dogfish could finish with some more details on that one. Founded the 8th mile of the Boston Marathon lends its name to the crossword principle of never allowing uninferable proper nouns to cross. More of an Albany expression. Was aware the rule didn't know it had a name. This is all new to me because I don't, to my shame, do many crosswords at all. Steamed hams. Utica is New York, isn't it? Quite a jog. Steamed hams is coming up a lot. Uninferable proper nouns. Steamed hams. Someone's going to have to explain that to me in the Discord after the stream, because I'm not getting the steamed hams reference. But Natick is the answer. B, if you gave me that, you're going to go green. If not, you're going to go red. Oh, Innes. Red for the 3rd out of 4. Can you make it 9? We'll put the points on the leaderboard either way. Is it going to be 6 or is it going to be 9? One final question for you this evening. Here it is. In 1936, Franklin D. Roosevelt's second presidential election win was against whom? Was it Wendell Willkie, Herbert Hoover, or Alf Landon? Answer now. I don't know why, but I think it's Alf Landon. I don't know if that's peripheral memory from proving the pack earlier on, but yes, C, Alf Landon is the correct answer. Green if you're right, red if you weren't. Landon Tan. Innes getting that one for a rather obscure red, green array of lights under your name. Finishing up on 9 points. Can we see the wings? Samson's on 23, it's Otley 20, Quizzle 22, Joe 21, Tabstop 24. I can't see. Who is our winner? Gold, silver, bronze. Innes is going to take our leaderboard position. But thank you all for playing Spotlight. And there we have it. Tabstop and Lewis tying the gold medal with 24. Samster taking the silver with 23. And Quizzle the bronze with 22. Let me add those before I forget. A tie in gold. Always nice to see. Very well played to Lewis and Tabstop. Well, let's find Lewis T1. Spotlight gold. There you go. And Tabstop. You'll be quite a long scroll down. Yes, I see you players. I see you there. ID. Exclamation mark ID. Spotlight gold going to Tabstop as well. Spotlight silver going out to Samster. Oh, I see you're setting yourself orange. Oh, Zeus has set himself orange. Fortunately for me, I can see the scores, and it's a slightly different shade of orange. You should have gone pink. That's a bug, actually, that I need to fix. Spotlight silver going to Samster. Can someone know that bug? If someone has been in the spotlight and then IDs, they stay orange. Instead of going pink. Spotlight silver going to Samster, award medal, and Spotlight bronze going to Quizzle. Valiant effort, 22 points there. Quizzle. It's before R. There we are. Quizzle 83. There you go. Spotlight bronze. There you go. And of course a Spotlight hot seat position with 9 points going to our friend Innes. First time in the spotlight, I believe. Well, certainly in the final. 9 points going to you. Let's take off the author bonus and award that medal. 9 points will be added to the leaderboard. And let's all give you an end game, because that is going to be the end of the stream at that point. And game 90 to finish the night off. Well, what a terrific evening it has been. Let me give you all multiple GGs. Oh, wrong button. No, come back. I pressed the wrong GG. I've got two GG buttons. One is for the endgame screen and one is for that one. There you go. I have multiple GGs from me. There we go. Beaver had 10 questions in a row. The bot chewing up answers. Possibly what it could be. Nata, thank you for sending me that link. I will watch that after the stream. Hey, that is going to be it. Happy Halloween to everybody. Of course, the clocks go back this evening. So if you're not on BST/GMT, do be aware that the stream time might be slightly different. It's going to be 8 p.m, whatever time it is for me. You might have to go to Google to translate the time for you, but as of right now it is 11:30, but as of tomorrow it will be 10:30, so think of it as 10:30 right now, and we'll go from there. Stopping the bonus in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 26 players at the end of the night, claiming a penny, which is always very gratifying. What is going on this week? Well, Topper, our friend Topper1 Gaming, has got his season finale tomorrow, and he is going to be playing the 21st question. 21st question, that's Topper's season 1 finale tomorrow. Tuesday with me is going to be actual Buzz Off. Actual Buzz Off is happening. The first of the second round games happening this Tuesday. Lupine, Car, Proogs, and another name that I can't remember. If I need to go to my What's On guide. Not necessarily in that order. It's Car vs Proogs and Lupine vs Jogging Chum happening on Tuesday. And we've also got Risky Business as written by... Let me have a look at the PAX sheet. That would help. Risky Business as written by... No, it's on the Season 5 sheet. I was right first time. Jay White has got a Risky Business pack coming your way this Tuesday evening. Our great friend Bash, who I'm assuming has been gigging tonight, is back with the opening of Season 8. I think he's up to Season 8 now. Jogging Chum, yes indeed, you'll be here on Tuesday. Ash is opening his season on Wednesday with Wipeout. Always love a bit of Wipeout, so do go give Ash some love and a follow if you're not already. Ash is here on Wednesday with Wipeout. Friday with Secret Fortune. No happy hour from me next Thursday, so no stream next Thursday, but I will be back next Saturday with a double bill of Danger and Darkness in Danger Zone 2 and The Purge. It is the day after Bonfire Night. I imagine there will be fireworks going on in the periphery, but Danger Zone 2 and The Purge next Saturday, as written by, again, go over to the right part of the spreadsheet, Danger Zone 2 from Oni, and The Purge from David J. Bodycombe, who I have been sending gentle reminders the last few weeks. It's one of the few packs for season 5 I haven't had. I'm not questioning the fact that David won't get it in on time. I'm sure he will, and he actually messaged me tonight to say he's only got a couple of questions left to go on it. But yes, Oni for Danger Zone, David J. Bodycombe for The Purge, a double bill of danger. 2 of my favourites, Danger Zone and The Purge. I do hope you will be able to join me for that. So that's going to be it. Tuesday, Buzz Off from Risky Business, Danger Zone 2 and The Purge next Saturday. Thank you all so much for joining me for this Halloween special. Is there anybody to raid? Let's go raid Fozon. Fozon is a Sonic speedrunner, and until very recently they held the world record on Sonic 1 glitched, but they recently got beaten by Joey, who's another Sonic speedrunner who's not live right now. So we're going to go raid Fozon. They're a great guy. We'll give them some love, and the raid message is going to be #Halloween. #Halloween. Natter is doing a stream on Halloween as well. Do go give Natter a little shout out, a little follow as well. Natter's going to be doing a stream over there. We're going to go raid Fozon, 2 N's at the end, PHOZONN, #Halloween. Thank you all so very much for joining me. Congratulations to all our winners. All those medals and pennies will be added on after the stream and updated to the system. Until next time, be splendid and marvellous and safe. Happy Halloween once again to you all. Enjoy your extra hour in bed tomorrow morning if you're going to make use of it. And until next time, take care. Peace out. Happy Halloween and good night.
See the value.